We are back, guys. We are back with the quarterfinal number one, which is Emberfall going up against Warpath. Has been a roller coaster ride throughout this tournament, and we have reached to a point where now the real business starts, real matches, the best of three starts in the BPC League Season 2, and we have the last season's runner-up Amberfall going up against Warpath, and Warpath was the first team to get eliminated last season, and they are in the quarterfinal. They got auto promoted to quarterfinal with the group finish because they were top of the group. So a huge increment for this team, but Mr. Squeezy with his team, he's still there and he's taking and he's carrying the team, and he would wish to change the outcome of this season and would really want to win this one. So with me this time, we have our special caster, Mr. Verlin, back with us. He's here, and with him, I have Kyan. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
5 seconds. Hurry,
I guess I
hurry.
had your wonderful lunch because I did not have any since morning because suck at traveling and yeah, either way, I want to like cast these games with you guys. BO3, one of the best,
Only 10
definitely, and
seconds.
we have like a defending champion going up against one
Time
of the
span.
highest MMR in the tournament, right? I guess Raju, RJX.
Yes, that stat would be shared by Kyan, and he is
Only
also
10
with us. He's
seconds.
all. I think he's checking, but
Yeah.
yeah, I
5
think he's the
seconds
highest MMR.
remain.
So one good thing already happening in this draft is that we are not going to see Dawnbreaker offlane. So we are blessed. First ban Dawnbreaker from the side of Warpath. They don't want to play against the Dawnbreaker. They don't want to pick Dawnbreaker themselves as well. So that's good. That's good to see.
I,
But
I think we watched so many drafts, so many games at this point, and people just know like what are the like most picked heroes, most devastating heroes to lane against, and these are the heroes, guys. Like basically, Lena
yeah,
made you cannot deal anything with those Dragon
10
Slave
seconds to
spams.
pick.
Dawnbreaker, you just throws his hammer at level 3, and
5
all you can do
seconds
is just
remain.
watch and has this exponential high base damage as well.
Radiance banned.
Hard to deny, and let's have to definitely talk about this Necrophos bans as well. Goes through all the three lanes, mid, off, carry, and even if you have like something like an LS and then you have like a Necro, they will still
Radiance banned.
both buy Radiance, 2 Radiance. Just witness in one of
mm,
those knockout match in the last game.
yeah, two
So
Radiance, quite a greedy draft. That wasn't greedy build. That was from the offlaner and the safe lane, but eventually it worked out for them. And I think well in the last game that we casted in
10
this
seconds to pick.
tournament, it was a Treant was picked in that game as well, if you remember.
5 seconds.
ah,
Hurry, time
I see.
span.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
yeah,
second
yeah.
Treant
That
pick
was
we are seeing again in the tournament, and both the times we are the ones who are casting the match.
yeah. I think there was this guy named 4 from the
Yes.
Rise Corp who picked the train.
Yep.
He
Yep.
did
Yep.
really play well. So I assume the Warpath does have some kind of that
Only 10
caliber to play this
seconds.
train because you need a lot of experience to play this hero.
5
Because he
seconds
initially he
remain.
doesn't do much damage. I mean, yeah, might be able to zone out people with his base damage at the very least, but his spells had to be quite peculiar with that though, because you have to go like 1-1-3 build, which will be like you'll be maxing the living armor throughout the game, and all you have to do like it's like tank. Make sure that your teammates tank through the combination of excessive burst. So that's what Trient will look to like break down like some kind of a disjoint with his living armor, and of course you'll be able to like keep
Dire
healing
team
up
pick.
those towers if you don't clear it right away. Be very annoying throughout the game with his invisibility as well, and of course does have that very high scalability as a shard gives. Eye of the storm. I don't know. Eye of the forest. Eye of the forest
10
can be used
seconds
as
to
like an
pick.
observer, but as like it used to doesn't have like
5
a limit,
Hmm.
seconds.
but now
Hurry,
it has like a
hurry.
360 seconds
Your
duration.
team
Six
has
minutes is still
picked.
too much though. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway, before going went for the Stampfire, this hero is still in the meta. People just don't want to give it to anyone. Really hard to deal with it in the game, and it seems like
Only
Warpath just
10
wants to
seconds.
control over the whole trees. They have Hoodwink as well now. So both the
5
supports will be
seconds
playing
remain.
along the trees, I guess. So how will they be able
Yeah.
to deal with this? Like they need some divers, right,
Or
to go
they
onto the
just
back
need a
lane.
timber to remove all the trees from the map. What would you
Timber.
say if a timber is picked?
I mean, is Timber getting picked though? You have to
Well,
see that. No.
yeah,
I
that
mean,
would
I
have.
mean, yeah, I would really say like, I mean, you don't have to
Team
pick
picked.
Timber just
Nice
for laning
Yeah.
with the train. You might as well can just buy two quelling bait. Like both your offlane and their support can just buy two quelling, cut all down those trees, and then you won't be able to play the lane. Like that's how people have been like dealing with this train. I mean, there's no way like you want to like. I mean, the train
Only
is
10
definitely in the meta. Whenever
seconds.
it's not getting banned, you want to pick it right away, and then people
5
just
seconds.
don't want to
Hurry,
play the
hurry.
same hero at this point. It will get bored, right? So
Yeah.
that's why like you can just buy a 100 gold quelling. It's cheap as well now. It used to be 200 gold, and yeah, that's what you can do. But anyway, I like this pick, Nice Stalker and Tusk. So like in this meta right now, people has been picking those like buying this essence distiller item. So has been a really big menace for heroes like Tree and Hoodwing, like who wants to play from the sidelines um even though like the heroes like Monkey King. Monkey King loves to play in the trees, right? So
Hmm.
as you can see, like there hasn't been a lot of people who's picking that anymore because you just buy this item, you can buy it like you don't have to do anything in the game. Simply, you just stay simply in your lane, doing nothing, and your passive gold will give you enough gold by 9th minute mark, and you'll get the essence distiller. That's just OP that item is it's very broken. So I would say like I would say for the other post to aim for this item through the game. It's very cheap. And yeah, hopefully Tusk will make one, I believe, to find this train through the game. Maybe they have banned a lot of heroes like Windrunner, Lifestealer, Draw Ranger, all of those meta heroes, and Invoker, though. Who plays Invoker in Ember 4? That's a good ban.
Yeah. I mean, might be
Dire team
something they
picked.
might have thought of, or they see, because I think
Blue team are now
I've
picking.
not seen anyone playing Invoker in or NJ plays Invoker. That can be a thing.
Maybe. Yeah, could be, I guess. Could be.
Yeah.
So, and it does look like the reciprocal signature hero Axe got banned. That was eventually about to happen. That's why like he picked his NS. NS also he plays a
10
lot.
seconds to
NS
pick.
Tide
Yeah.
Hunter Axe, that's just like his hero pull. Anyway. And
5
then the
seconds
Warpath they went
remaining.
for a Mars here. So this
Mars
is something
and
like Hoodwink or SF, I mean. Oh, SF.
yeah, Hamas and I mean they picked SF. So Squeezy was really great with SF last game. He got the rampage, right? So I think they
Oh,
did not wanted to give him that liberty to pick SF because they had a SF Tusk lane last time around as well. So they picked it themselves. So they stole it from Emberfall. And RJX also plays SF. He might go mid on this SF. So that can be also a thing.
yeah, that's what, right? But then I thought RJX will tries to pick some hero that like outforms every other hero in the map. That's the kind of a hero he's been playing so far, right? Like Necrophos, NP,
Hmm.
something like that. But then this SF, it is I would say SF is really very vulnerable hero into I mean it has been Selene, but then if someone gangs from behind and then you will be like very helpless. If you have like a Draw Ranger, yep, it is like kind of a
Minions
same
spawn.
scenario. But then if you manage to use the gust, you will have that extra movement speed to get away from the enemy. You can knock back the enemy as well, right? It's not the same thing for the SF. He has to press his alt, and if enemy knows about that, they can just cancel his alt at the right time, and then like annoy the shit out of him,
Yeah.
and then
And
Only
kill him
10
in the process
yeah,
likewise.
Squeezy goes back again to his signature
5
Luna. He
seconds.
loves playing this
Hurry,
hero a
hurry.
lot. I'm not sure if it's signature or not, but he loves playing this hero a lot. He has
Yeah.
picked it in the grand finals as well, and before that as well. So yeah, he loves this hero.
Um, I was talking about the outfarming, right? So
Yeah.
you can do that outfarming thing strategy with this Luna, and of course you have a Night Stalker. Luna will tends to have that extra vision with nighttime. NS will have the same, so they might try to snowball a lot. To be honest, so I think both the teams have that map control potential with the Treant for the Warpath and Hoodwink, and these guys they will be dominating throughout the nighttime.
Hmm.
So maybe Emberfall But I think Emberfall still have like a slight edge, to be honest, because Night Stalker is still a Night Stalker, and
10 seconds to
these guys
pick.
have like heroes that they have to play from behind and fight, right?
5
Yep.
seconds remain.
Uh,
So that
so
Night Stalker pick is really good for Emberfall because obviously he really enables
10
their draft
seconds.
and gives them that the vision advantage on Warpath. So and Warpath obviously they all play wants to play in the trees. SF also wants to stay in the trees as well if he's mid. So
yep.
it will be good to
And since I'm
see.
Yeah, and since Emberfall
Only
they
10
banned the Draw
seconds.
Ranger, Warpath managed to pick the Mars there. Draw Ranger used to
5 seconds.
damage the
Hurry,
Mars
hurry.
inside the arena with his third skill, whereas
Yeah,
this Luna he can only pop the Lucent Beam, I guess, and then might as well
Dyer's
press
turn.
Eclipse in case he gets the Aghanim so that he can deal some damage inside the arena. But yeah, it's still fine, I guess. Not that bad, not the end of the world. When you need
absolutely.
some range carry to hit inside the Moss arena for your team as well,
10
that'll be
seconds
really
to
good
make your
than the
team
mini,
pick.
to be honest.
Yeah,
So
so again, SF is a flex pick for Warpath. They can take it safe lane as well. So they might think of picking a mid laner or safe laner after this last pick, which will come from Emberfall. That's the advantage that Warpath has. And Emberfall has been expecting this SF to be
Only
mid
10
because they banned
seconds.
Void Spirit and Viper, both mid laners. So for
5
them,
seconds
they are
remain.
drafting as per SF being a carry in the safe lane. So it will be good to see what Warpath does with this draft and how they end it.
Dyer team pick.
But Emberfall closing the draft with the Rubik. So this means this is Snapfire mid and
I
offlane
mean,
Night
you
Stalker.
still don't know. You still don't
Yeah.
know. This still could be a Rubik fight. I mean, looks like a really good Rubik game. Snapfire could be made, or Rubik could be made. If
Yeah.
you want a lane
10
against this
seconds
SF,
to
Rubik
pick.
may be like a really wonderful choice. I would say
Hmm.
Rubik does
5
so much damage in
seconds.
the SF,
Hurry,
has the extra
hurry.
range with his right clicks and that magic resistance to tank through all of his raise combo as well. You wouldn't be like will be able to manage those land those three rays on top of the Rubik. I would say if he gets like one level on the telekinesis, and yeah, can casually buy one infused rain drop as well, and even then you wouldn't be able to do much.
Hit.
Goes both ways.
Ooh, yes, a keeper of the light. Last pick.
RJX keeper of the
Yes, this
light.
is a mid Kotl with a safe lane. SF and Mars is going to go off lane with Draco playing the Rubik and NJ picking up Snapfire. So that's pretty clear that Snapfire is going to go mid. And Resi will be playing on the Night Stalker with Squeezy, Mr. Ospex on the Luna. So we have the draft here. Emberfall, Warpath. What do you think? Who holds the edge?
Um, I think I would slightly favor Emberfall a bit. I would say because they have a Night Stalker, and then last pick it's a Kotal. Night Stalker tends to go on top of these
Hmm.
heroes on top of their hand, and Kotal needs to play from behind to deal a substantial amount of damage.
Hmm.
So if Ojek's not able to do all those heals with his shard and the damage with the Dagon, it will be quite annoying for them to play.
Definitely.
Okay, so who is the mid for the Emberfall though? Is it Rubik?
No, it's NJ. NJ would be playing mid. Last game also NJ played mid. So I'm pretty sure NJ is going to go mid Snapfire for Emberfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay. Kind of forgot that guy, but I
I,
think I've seen him before in the tournaments.
yes. Yes,
But
played
yeah,
the last
anyway,
tournament
whatever.
as well. Yeah. So Draco will be playing on support with Resi offlane. I think offlane would be again. They will send Luna with the Tusk because they love playing Tusk with their range carry, and they have been doing this throughout the tournament. They're picking up a range carry with the Tusk, and they are winning their lanes left, right, and
Hmm.
center. So they're keeping that up. They're making sure that this is that duo, which has been successful for them, is still there. So
Yep.
hopefully,
So
we'll.
it's Fauji with his Grandmaster tier SF. And I knew about this one. The Grandmaster tier SF players are kind of special, I would say. Like these people, they don't know what it means to miss those races, I believe, and they will try to do those bling play. Oh, power cut. Okay, that's not
Oh,
good, I guess. That's not
Fauji.
good.
Yep, that's not good. Time portal. You would need to use a time portal soon. Porthos is on the task with Mr. Squeezy on Luna. So drafts look good on both sides. I feel both the teams have a pretty good draft, pretty high tempo draft. To be honest, they can really start moving around the map pretty quickly. It will all come down to the execution part. And yeah, he's rejoining. We got an update from Trent that he is rejoining in a couple of minutes. So not a huge delay on our hands.
Mm-hmm.
Fauji, Grandmaster tier. So it will be good to see how he plays, what all things he do.
I think the early game, RJX will try to control the game all by himself with this early vessel into boots or travel into the Dagon. I don't know whether he will go Dagon, but usually they build, vessel into Dagon.
Yeah.
It's too much damage. Luna hates to deal with those damage early on. I think he will finish it by 11 to 12 minutes if he gets all those forms through these two camps. Hopefully they don't block these two camps so that he can stack and get it. I mean, I haven't even seen this guy even in my ranked games playing Kotal. Like, what the heck is going on in RJX mind, I would say.
He's bringing up picks, especially for this tournament, I guess. He's doing things he was not doing before. But there's a change with Warpath. They have Jinx playing on the core role, who was playing support for them throughout the tournament. But due to a substitute situation, Jinx is moving up to the offlane role for Warpath. So this might change. I mean, this is a huge change, to be honest, for Warpath, because the support coming to this offlane role, because supports really dictate the tempo of the game early. They make the call and they do all those stuff. But Jinx now would be more focused towards farm, and they would be relied. I mean, they will be relying on Raju, because he's playing Kotl, so he would have to uh, move a lot in the side lanes if they fail to secure it.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking, like, what happened to my smooth track? Okay, it's there.
I think it's the issue with Dota. So you might need to restart the game if the smooth drag is not working for you, because for me also it was
Maybe
not
it's
working.
fast. Maybe it
Oh, it's
was
fast.
fast. Maybe that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, so the guy, he had a power cut. He's reconnecting. Uh, he's
That's fine.
reconnected now. Okay. So Stream B is gone full Hindi casting for any viewers interested in that.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
expected.
join
So
over.
Stream B has been our Hindi casting channel, to be honest, throughout the tournament. That's what we have done. Stream A mostly relies on the English casting, and Stream B, when you want to listen to Hindi casters, that's how it goes. In grand finals, it will be same. It is BO3 first English, second Hindi, and then we'll end with English. That's what the plan is. But we are underway. The game is going, and both the teams are going on the opposite side of the map. So we might see just a 2-2 split when it comes to the bounties, but let's see.
Before there is any action, I want to take bets quickly. So, Verlin, who do you got for this
Oh
matchup?
my.
For the game one and for overall also. I want to know.
Overall, I mean, I don't know like which other teams are still in there, but just for the game one, I would say I would want to like favor on Squeezy's team for this draft. I would say because they do
So,
have that outforming potential with their Luna, or the same thing for the SF.
I mean,
So yeah.
I just saw this again, and this time SF got picked up by the tire. I think that was a good
Yeah.
move, not giving Squeezy as SF. But Burning, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, for me, yes. I mean, I'm a Luna. I love Luna, to be honest. So I will support the Luna team, the hero, to win this one. So I'm pretty much towards Team Amberfall.
I mean, I'm gonna go opposite. I think this Kotl mid is
That's
gonna be a little
we
too
have a
much.
level 1 Bounty
Yep,
fight
big
and
elimination
James.
into a big
Oh,
NJ
sphere.
goes down
that's
first.
yes.
They gave away. The Night Stalker goes down as well. Squeezy
Yeah,
stuck down here.
RJX was able to take down the first blood, and he takes a double kill. And I think there will be another one going down, which will be the Rubik. Yes, Rubik is also going to go down. So that was not a good start on the side of Emberfall with the level 1 bounty rune fight, with Raju getting 2 kills, getting the first blood and then a follow-up kill as well. So yeah, I think his courier is coming up with a set of tangos already. So he's
Yeah,
almost level 2, and good start to Kotl, honestly, because
yeah. I mean, definitely it's not like a bottle hero, right? So he
yeah,
won't get that benefit out of it. Still have infinite mana to work with the chakra magic. He'll be happy with that. Yeah, just like that, he's just gonna rush that vessel as fast as he can. And this lane is gonna be like NJ just dodging all these illuminations. And he will also get all those creeps if he can, if Cordal not able to deny those creeps. But at least, even with all those base damage, is trying to be a bit annoying. At least not letting him take the CS and trying to interrupt a bit with those
yep,
Another
again,
fake
thing
denies,
is
I would
like
say.
I think Emberfall is going for their comfort pick. They want a range carry with the Porthos being on that tusk. We have seen this I think in too many games now that Squeezy plays super comfortable with the tusk support in his lane as a range carry. And Luna and Tusk, I mean it is a pretty strong lane to you know play against a Mars and a Hoodwink, which also is a pretty strong lane. So I think they pretty much even out there. I don't think we're gonna see a lot of action in that lane.
good block from Porthos, holding the creeps down so that the lane gets back, lane gets in control for Squeezy, and yeah, mid lane. As mentioned, as said, yes, this is going to be game of dodge for NJ. He has to just dodge those illuminate, and to be honest, I think Kotl will just get some levels and start jungling as well. He'll creep, he'll kill the wave, go jungle, kill another wave, and get his items quickly to start rotating in the side lanes. That would be his aim.
Yeah, yeah, and I think RJX won't be worrying about a little bit of creeps getting denied as well because his main target is to show this wave and then go back
Yeah,
to these two camps and try to stack them out and get his full form from there.
yeah,
I mean, that's the another issue I have right now is that they don't have a proper catch for the Quartel. I mean, the Night Stalker alone, I don't think he himself is going to be able to burst down the Quartel in the Hunter in the night as well. I mean, unless and until the Tusk and the Night Stalker jump together, they probably have a chance with the kisses coming in because this hero is like very highly mobile and he will gain early levels. He'll always be a level ahead of their other mid laner and a little ahead on farm as well till the mid game. You know, if he decides to go for the Dagon build, he can do quite. He has a lot of ganking potential in the side lanes where they don't have a lot of saves other than the toss snowball.
Yeah. I think I like this from the Tusk. Like so far he did not skill one of his skill build, but then now he picked his tag team, tried to go for the hoodwink. Still trying to go for it though, level 2 versus level 3. And finally realized Luna won't be able to give that follow up. Level 2 loosen beam wasn't enough. Seems like Squeezy changed his name to Auspex.
yeah.
Did not mention that one.
Yeah, he changed it just before the start of the tournament. He opted to change this name and he went for Auspex. But as we all know him, we still know him as Squeezy. We have been not using that new name that honest because that much because it's not easy for us to adjust.
Yep, definitely.
I mean, irrespective of the lane, Snapfire has pretty decent last hits. He is managing. Rubik went mid. Trying to
Yeah, see,
secure the water runes.
Kotl is not really contesting the denies, so obviously it's pretty easy for Snapfire to keep hitting the last hits. And now he
Oh, he
is
doesn't have
It's
the
a
looking
build
land
shadow.
that
He
he
might not be
there.
able to get the kill, but he's just moving around as much as
Oh,
possible.
and
But
the
he is getting his
heal
elimination
is
back,
gets the
RJX.
kill.
What a 1v1
And
combat
what
there,
a
Rupik.
clutch heal coming in from the Treant. That really helped him out as well because Treant skilled the living armor and that was given to RJX. He got that block, damage block, and eventually was able to kill that Snapfire solo. and he
Yeah,
hit
man.
Snap
the
was
level
trying
6.
a lot to move around so that he doesn't get burst by the Illuminate. I mean,
And he immediately wants to make use of that first ultimate spirit form with the urn. Kotal presses it, but is this something that you want to dive under the tower though? Gonna go for it
Cameron on
anyway.
the tower. He's all on top of Resi. Resi does have one level of silence.
Got damage.
Just misses the Illuminate. The slow from the Trent also coming through. Rubik peak is in a little wrong. I think Rubik is gonna die here for sure. Resi trying to go in with the silence, protect his support, and they are on top. I think no one dies here as such.
No one is dying. The urn just got wasted already.
Yeah, but the
Dust is
damage is
peeking in
still
as
coming
well.
in. He's not giving up. He's still trying, but
Weapon damage.
the damage.
Uh,
Ajax. Raju tried his best, and the Trent
Snapfire
is
hit
also.
is level 6 as well. He might join this fight.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Yeah, so they're not killing them. They're just hanging around there behind their tier 1.
Being attacked.
While the SF farms the lane and they're just trying to kill someone, they're not able to, and yeah, Raju decides to leave. Finally,
We may
he's
forget
content that
Radiant's
he's not
career.
going to get a kill there. So
Meanwhile, at the bottom, Luna getting caught up by the Mars and the Hoodwing because of all this annoyance from the Raju. I don't think they have enough spells to kill this Luna. I guess. I mean, he's getting pushed out. Maybe if he lands one pushback.
oh, he had that
Oh,
fairy fire. He did not use it. He could have survived it. He could have survived that
Yeah.
bushwhack, I guess.
Radiant's bottom
But
tower under fire.
Squeeze, he deciding not to use that fairy fire, and in all this chaos, Emberfall is the one finally losing out a hero after Warpath
I think.
trying.
Is it DC for you guys?
Nope, still
No.
working.
It's all good.
I'm DC.
So it was so difficult. Okay, now they're going on the SF. Resi goes on him with the silence and the spell, and here comes the task. So they'll get that, and Snapfire joins the party as well. They will take down. Will they? Ooh, what a! This is too good.
Oh, the
And
CM with the
this-
sentry.
Yeah, finally the sentry comes in. And I think Resi wants to go in more, and he sees the Hoodwink. He wants to dive for him as well. The whole team is here, and I think yes, the Hoodwink will go down as well. A good series of events for the team Emberfall. Finally, they got some kills on the board. It's 6-4.
Now Raja at the
now.
bottom sees the Luna.
Yep, I see him alone again, punishing the Luna for playing so aggressive, so solo. Yep, that's another.
SF also walks bottom, but Cordell wants to go for more. Sees the Rubik, might as well pops the solar bind, slows him down again. Nice lift. Oh, Snapper is here though.
Mars Soldering is in the back.
Everyone is here, and I think
Has
they'll
the arena,
try
the
to
arena on the
go.
Snapfire. Snapfire's gonna die.
Okay, not.
Damage he did.
Reciprocal still not level 6. He wants to go towards the enemy right now. Maybe they were by like calling, guys, what is happening? No one's
Yeah.
helping me. Like seriously would have like shouted on that.
Radiant's
And
bottom
it's
tower
Superman
is
now. He just went towards mid and trying to farm. Get out of
Everyone
this farm
showed
again.
up one by one, and yeah, that was not ideal for
Radiant's
them.
bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is demolished. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Okay, so speaking about quarterfinals, what happened to the giveaways, guys? Come on. Hello.
Well, as we're not sure this time around, but we'll see what we can do. But usually happens on the last day, but we are still not planning anything as of now. It will be, if it
Okay.
happens, it will be spontaneous, just like the last time. It was not planned; it was just spontaneous. But right now, we'll
So,
focus.
having a look at the net worth, the Cottle
Yeah.
is absolutely leading the charge right now.
Oh, the Snapfire did manage to connect at the last second. And the
And
Luna is also.
Squeezy joins in, yeah, with the ult. Squeezy joins in, and he says that I want some piece of this party as well.
They might be able
Now,
to get
if
the Cottle as well.
that would be a huge kill for them if they are able to get him. It will be a huge.
Yeah,
kill.
but
Oh, that burst!
Just missed
But
out.
survives. Squeezy survives that burst from Raju. That was a close one. Time portal. And I think they see him. They know that he's there. They're trying to break the trees. They want to, but they don't have the vision. They don't have any words to reveal him. So
Dire's
he'll just stay
top tower
there
is destroyed.
and he'll enjoy.
I was saying like how good it would have been like if we have like Essence Distiller by now for the Rubik, but since it's going for the Arcane Boots, kinda maybe he won't get it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Yes. Yeah, so Luna now starts the recovery because she's at the bottom of the course, but not huge margin in all the cores as of now. SF also not having that good of a time. He's not also not going away with the farm. So I think Luna and SF will be most likely be at the same net worth at 15 or 20-minute mark until and nothing
holding things
happens.
around for the reciprocal at the top. Fauji is there to
Joins
clean
in.
him up, but yeah, but Trent.
Yeah, he lands both the raises, so that shows the Grandmaster Shadow Fiend landing the raises even in the trees. So
I mean, what can I do about it? Like, this train projector is griefing with his level 3 on his lead, so dealing so much damage, so he did
yeah,
manage to KS that kill. Living armor
too
would have been
much.
better.
Yep.
I mean, if you ever want to max anything at all, just don't max the lead seed, guys. You max either the nature scrap so that you can farm faster. I mean, this hero is a bit shit in terms of farming, or just go for the living armor, I would say.
I mean,
It is
one
more
thing I
worth
want
than
to
the lead
point
seed.
out right now is like no one cares about Mars. Mars is almost close to the Blink Dagger, and like he's just farming freely in the bottom lane. None of Emberfall wants to farm the bottom lane. The lane's getting pretty pushed.
Yeah, I mean Luna
Yeah,
was
and
having
this
a tough time, so she decided not to go back.
Rubik got a nice tail, I would say. Wait, what? Snapfire? Just casually pumping up those ult. The Sivaka also been seen towards RJX. Misses a snowball,
Try
pops
the
the ice
Q2
shot, but
and
what is.
Tusk is gonna pay for the Q2 dive.
Wants to go on top of the tree end though, who has big heal. Wargrowth. Is he gonna steal though? No. Trien loses his life just like the reciprocal got caught up with the Sword of Bind. Nice pushback coming up. RJX will be able to give that 4-up damage. Will connect really nicely, but is still gonna live. Fauji with the big Requiem, but not gonna connect on anyone. Only the courier though kills the courier it seems.
Mars has
But
the blink
now,
available. He's gonna
yeah,
look for the Kuman
oh,
arena. Oh, he just misses out on the Luna.
yeah.
Squeezy barely survives that
Stolen
arena.
Requiem it seems. Rubik just wanted to use it just for the sake of using it.
Yep, he
Guys,
wanted to
highlight
just.
this. Clip it. I'm using that.
I just wanted to, I guess, just zone out them. That just run away, leave my course. But at the
Yeah.
end, mid
But
laner.
Rudwing going for a blind bush truck into the sharpshooter. Managed to connect it. Babu. Where was the vision though? I mean, they had a vision in the triangle. Okay, but I think that was a blind bush truck, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was able
That
to
should.
predict his movement.
He was just out of the range of the eliminate.
Uh, Jinx, he might want to blink in for the spear. Does manage to do so. RJX. Maybe we'll be there to clean up with the DD. No, Jinx got the kill, it seems still. And
This
is swinging
is.
the train. Brain, come back, let me heal you. But
Radiant's middle
he doesn't want to heal from his helmet. He just wants to get healed by his living armor.
Ah, but
Sees a reciprocal again. Oh no, reciprocal. He just spawned. It's night time, which means it's Cortal's time. Gets to the cleanup. The secondary illuminate.
absolutely. I mean, they are dying one by one, snowballing. Warpath is snowballing really hard this game. They are not giving any time to their heroes. They're just fighting one after another.
Oh, finally a nice steal. Actually, I would say the spear from Draco. This is gonna keep cleaning the waves of the mid. Like no one will be able to do anything about this. And it seems like RJX is thinking about this item build. It doesn't want to go for both at our head. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe he thinks that the team really wants to play that high tempo that he wants a BKB so that he's not getting caught by this Night Stalker. He wants to keep on casting his spells throughout the team fight. That's why he's building in that defensive BKB so early. But he can also get a scepter. That good. That can be very early as well. And to be honest, with that scepter coming into the picture, Emberfall would struggle to take any team fight. Look at the
Tries to go for the
face.
snowball play, but the ice shot itself nicely dodge breaks the path between the RJX, but I guess he just has too much movement speed. Luna, in the meantime, Squeezy,
And
yeah.
finally gets
The
it.
last hit was just there, but he doesn't have a TP. Bopple making sure that Luna is not gonna get anywhere with the pushback. Lands correctly and gets a kill.
Dyer's middle
Now
tower
the
taking
3K net with
damage.
advantage at minute
Dyer's middle
15.
tower has
It's a
fallen.
20-9 for Warpath. So they have been, this Scottle has been roaming around here and there and making sure he's getting kills or giving those kills to his core. So has been a really great start for Warpath. And space for Shadow Fiend, Cottle leading the chart at 8K, followed by SF, and then comes Luna. So a lot of catching up to do for Emberfall. Snapfire is not is also. I mean, he has the shard finally. He has a bots and shard now, so we might see a smoke coming up from the side of Emberfall since it's nighttime as well. And I think they should smoke up because they really need that. They need to switch the momentum because Warpath is really moving around freely on the map right now.
Yeah, Seth is finally done with this mid tower, so he just wants to take this
Dyer's top
as
tower
fast
is
as he can
under
with the
siege.
next wave, I guess. 4G. He
Yeah,
thinks he's ready for the fight. Doesn't want to farm anymore. The game is a bit boring. That's what he thinks. So just wants to come up with his team. Ragor still has a stolen spear, but he's just gonna use those glyphs. He doesn't really need it though because it's a tier one. You don't really need creeps to destroy this tier one. But anyway, a quick smoke play
and Luna
and
reads that
Jinx.
movement. Luna is reading that movement very far, very quickly, and she's moving out of the lane. Yeah, using the twin gate and going out from this lane. She saw that coming. Mid lane tower was gone, and as soon as it was gone, she started moving back. But I think they might hunt. Yes, look at that. Kotl knows that Luna would be farming here. So uses the portal, goes back again, looks at the
Yeah,
Luna.
but Luna sees it. Luna sees it. He just needs
Yep.
to run away because of the night time. Hoodwink sees it as well. One more
What a
blind bushback. This
dodge!
time he's not gonna get it. And Luna is just gonna run the other way around. But where is the follow up now? Jinx had the blink to work with. Yeah, still managed to die. It's not like she has
Damn.
blink dagger to just blink out of the arena. So
Squeezy was
poor
doing
Luna.
so good, getting away from them, juking them here and there. But eventually, Mars came in with the blink and the arena, and that was a little too much for Luna to handle, right? Still,
Yeah.
she's still farming that Manta and then looking into the BKB. She would need a BKB early before the butterfly, I feel, to survive the team fights. But we'll see how she decides and what she decides once uh, she's done with Manta. And now I still feel that Amberfall should go for a smoke. They should try to make some things happen because it's night time. You have the shard on your Snapfire, so you need to take that advantage. But they are deciding to play a bit more passive, and SF is just farming. Kotl is also farming now. He has the BKB, so he decided to go for an early BKB eventually. What do you say for this? For this early
Regarding?
BKB, for this early BKB on Kotl, you think it is the right choice? Looking at
I think
the
the only
game,
time he died is only because of the NS just going right on top of him and the Stamper just pressing down all those ult on top of him, right? So those magical damage is the only way he died. And I think Cordell could have just went for a 4-step, I would say. But yeah, it's still fine, I guess. BKB is still a BKB. Like even if like very early BKB in the last
Dyer's
patches,
middle
like
tower taking
if he
damage.
gets if he's got like used like too many times already and it will be like 5 seconds.
hmm
Now it's like 6 seconds. So you can fight for like 3 seconds and then you can TP out with the next 3 seconds, right? So it is that you can fight for more longer time. So it does increase your HP a bit, has a plus 10 strength. That's how we would see. Like you can say like Cordell is kind of a support hero itself, and these support heroes they want to like stay alive through the team fights, right? So BKB is one of those items, so that's the vessel, and it's one of those heroes that gets away too quickly, so he will like that boost tower. But I'm not that much of a fan of this Aghanim Scepter unless you're an support keeper of the light, because I feel like there are like better options to get for a core quarter. I would say you can get Octane, you can get. My God, what is this? My shop is not working. Okay, now I can't even see anything. Uh,
Scythe, you can get a
okay,
Scythe as well.
yeah.
Okay, we have another kill on the Snapfire. Yeah, I mean, BKB for Kotl makes him unkillable for now because they don't have that catch, and Night Stalker won't be able to kill him through that BKB, and that's another one going down. Rubik. So Ember Fall, even though the net worth advantage is just 2k, but it feels like more the way the map has been occupied by Warpath. So things are looking really difficult for Ember Fall. But of course, Night Stalker is farming bot and Squeezy is farming in the mid lane. So they are extracting as much farm as they can from this map. Resi would try to pressure the bottom tower, but it's still full HP, so I don't think so. Uh,
Yeah, I think Squeezy heard you, so he's not going for the butterfly. He's going for the BKB as the
yeah.
third item. The only catch is like if you manage to like just Manta style that both solo bind and the vessel charge before the eliminate hits him, he will surely be staying alive. He can deal substantial amount of damage with his ult and everything, the right click. But the only thing is like you cannot do anything about Bushwhack. Even if you press this Manta, you have to like very precise, and of course you don't want to like just Manta for Bushwhack, right? So if the bushwhack still lands, he's still gonna die. So it's not,
Yep.
you don't want to take that chances anymore. You already died 5 times, and he knows that the Hoodwink is literally locked in this game. So I don't want to give him any more kills. Let me just farm safely this week, and then after that, I will I will see if I need a Skadi or like a Daedalus. Go accordingly that way.
Absolutely.
And
But
I think he's one of those players who definitely likes to get shard early. Not like that Luna that we once saw. You kept saying why doesn't he bite shard for the
yeah,
1 hour
that
game?
game. Yes, that
Yeah.
game. I think it was Sultan. It was an elimination game
Yep.
for them. He never bought the shard. It could have been such a game changer for him. He could have survived team fights much better, but he decided not to go for it at the end. And then we casted another game. I was casting another game for Luna, wherein the carry bought a second item shard just after the Manta. So he was so concerned that he needs to block that damage. Although at the end it worked out for him and he won that game. But you should not be buying that early as well, right? I can understand the situation sometime, but Shard, it's a damage block. It's not that huge of a deal. And Luna being a fast farmer, you can think of it in a fourth item or a fifth item, but not before that. You need to get your core items first. That's really important. And here goes Warpath straight away into the Rosh pit. They want to make sure the advantage stays with them, and they want to extend this
But
advantage.
yeah, someone really needs to tank for this SOF. Yeah, finally Moss is here with a pipe actually. Haven't seen this item in a while on a Moss, I would say. Oh, see, it's a Tusk. Tusk! Oh! The TD, 2 hits and he's just gone. Tusk, what the heck was that about? And if they knew like how did he got the vision, because they eliminate wherever it passes through, it gives vision. So SF managed to like just land like 2 right clicks on top of the Tusk and he just goes down just like that. That was so unfortunate.
Yep. Ooh, look at that, Fauji. Going so greedy straight away, deadless at 23 minutes.
Oh, this is so lovely, I would say. I mean, this is like the glass cannon build, like your team. He knows that he's not gonna die. He's not like dying so far, and he thinks like his team is really a wonderful team. They're gonna save him somehow, like with like the heroes like a Mars, a Treant. Even if they try to go on top of you, just press it one button overgrowth, and then you just cannot move. And NSO doesn't have those kind of items to get away from the overgrowth. Definitely you don't want to press this big just for the overgrowth, right? So yeah. And Quartel with those heals, those glimmer. Oh.
And I feel this Rubik, if he gets caught anywhere, he's just too short and he's dead. He won't survive at all. Rubik is so squishy. SF would kill him very, very easily.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't expecting this play from this, but I think NJ is the one actually giving this call. I really like this call. I would say this is something I used to do a lot. So even though they have an ages, so SF wants to stand in a place where like a bit far from his team. But if Moss shows up like this and breaks that smoke, who doesn't have a BKB, it's not gonna be that good for him because he won't be past this arena, but NS still will go down. Luna pops everything with his life, trying to go on top of this SF. Ban fights it. SF doesn't have anything to do. So, and just like that, I guess they did win the fight. I would say RJX. Oh, it has a BKB, but he needs to be really careful, bro, because it's the Luna, a carry Luna that we are talking about. But Luna, really wants this kill, but the full BKB, RJX was super confident in the play that he was about to do, and he managed to execute perfectly. Luna goes down, RJX once again full HP.
Yeah, that was one heck of a team fight from the side of Emberfall. They did show some glimpses of comeback or doing good, but then at the end it was a little too much damage for them to deal with. Kotl, wrapping up the team fight with killing Squeezy there. It was really tough for him to get out of it. But catching that Jinx early in the team fight, catching that Mars, really tells you that if Mars is out, the team fight looks very weak. And here he comes back with the arena and with the spear. He gets two guys there, but a good snowball from the Tusk, trying to hold them off so that the Night Stalker can get away. But no, Resi gets caught again. Raju with the plays. Another double kill for Fauji. This glass cannon build, and now he has the BKB as well. So this build eventually works out for him. Things getting really now they are getting away with the farm. Now they're getting away with the lead as well. It's a 9k net worth advantage, and they will hit the high ground. And here comes the disco ball from Raju. He has a scepter as well. So
Yeah, the one
Squeezy.
good thing about this below is like the whole radius, like whatever it sees, you will be able to see it as well. So if Night Saga gets caught up in that, like they will be able to see it happily, and Night Saga won't be able to play Dota.
Yep,
So that is a really good thing about that one, and then he can just keep using the Chakra Magic to get that uh, from cooldown
absolutely.
faster, can spam it,
And
abuse it.
yeah, and Luna looking to get a early shard. He's queuing up the shard, but not buying it yet. Uh, Yeah, she's still thinking to get a but if she gets some time, she'll go for butterfly, and if she sees that another team fight is about to happen, I think then she'll make a decision to buy the shard. I think that's what Squeezy is thinking right now. He's because there's not a lot of time before the next fight happens, and they are forcing a fight now. They are getting into it. They want to force
So
a
does the
fight.
Dyer. They have Arena. Sees the Reciproca just like that. Doesn't have a BKB mark. This is left like the last
Yes,
fight is what I thought. But Trian with the big ult. Managed to kill both the supports. And Jinx. Oh, nice spear coming up from him. But it wasn't able to cancel the Optimus at
they
the very
take
least. But
down the Shadow
yeah,
Fiend.
so. And just
That's
like that,
huge.
Squeezy, I think he will try to get away from this fight. But NJ wants to kill this train at all costs. Someone buys back, Tusk buys back, coming back to this fight. Jinx is still here. So I think NJ was unable to clean up the Treant, who was super tanky. And just like that, I think this fight, Squeezy, he would really like it because SF is not farming now. Lona is still farming, getting back into the network,
Yeah,
managed to kill the SF alone by himself.
but
NJ, oh, nice blink away from him, but he doesn't have the TP to work with. NJ,
look
okay,
at that.
he needs a little bit of more help. Reciprocal sees this opportunity. He thinks this is the last, this is the only time they will be able to cast this quarter, but
Yeah, a
they're
little
still
too
not able to cast this
late.
quarter.
Yeah,
Yep.
this buyback from Resi was really not required. He needs that blink. But look at that. I mean, in the team fight, if you look, that Luna was able to man fight the SF without the shard and without the Eagle Song. Just the BKB and SF just died. I don't know what happened because SF had the BKB as well, even though he was tanking the Luna ult, but he still died very, very quickly there. So that was something which which does not look good, to be honest. If this butterfly comes in for this Luna, SF won't be able to kill her that easily, and SF is
I
now
mean,
lagging
to
behind
be
the
honest,
levels.
even I don't understand like what the heck was happening because immediately as the fight started, like both the supports from the Radiant team, they immediately died against the
Yeah,
Ogrowth, and then there was so much damage came from the Eliminate. The heals were there. And Pipe was there. And I still don't understand like how the heck that happened.
yeah. How did that SF die in that fight? It was, I mean, Luna used her BKB quite late, and I mean she's holding it off till the last moment, and then used it and killed the SF. Ran away, survived the fight, took all the levels and the net worth, so catching up to SF and the Kotl as well. So. Yeah, a lot hangs on the shoulders of Squeezy in this game. Uh, if he is able to hit these two timings, two more items with the butterfly and that shard, things would not look that easy for Warpath because Luna would dish a lot of damage in team fights.
Yeah, and then this Mars has been doing so much work in this game so far. Like
Yep.
3 to 23, he's like a support himself. Has been in
He's
every single fight throughout the game. Jinxed.
absolutely he's been
Uh,
involved in so many fights and he's making sure he catches the right heroes in his arena. So and he's breaking the smokes, frontlining as well, so giving that space to Kotl. And now look at that. Kotl has a Dagon and he is building into a level 5 Dagon now. What would you say for that? He already has so much burst and he's getting more burst damage.
the range. So this time around, the dragon does have like an extra cast range. I would say. The more buy it, the more you buy it, the level you up, and extra cast range you will get it. It's not like the Aether lens, but it is still something for the extra damage and the HP attributes. This makes you a bit tankier. Oh yeah, and it goes well with the solo bind as well. So I was hoping for him to buy it a bit early, but
Mhm.
yeah, here we go anyway. A level 1 Dagon, and then you can just buy the rest of the items so that there will be like extra burst with the solo bind during the early game when the enemy team did not have any BKBs that time around. But now Luna has a full butterfly online, and NS does have a blink dagger. After that buyback reciprocal, it was farming a lot. Finally gets his blink dagger. Seems like
Yes.
SF went for a blink. Hurricane Pike is done. Blink is done for him as well. Might as well go. Will get a Satanic into Swiftling. Maybe that's how he wants to play this game. Fauji.
Yep. And he would be looking to that, just blink in, use his ult or something, or he just raises with the help of BKB. So
But if
that's
Fauji gets a shot, not the best of the shot, but because like you're like a right click SF and won't be mostly won't be like pressing those raises
Being attacked.
anymore. So
Dire's middle tower taking damage. Radiant structures are fortified.
NJ is holding back there, and I think they are looking to defend this one. And they should, I guess, because they don't have Aegis. They're just forcing this tier 2 fight. But
Radiant's bottom
Squeezy is
tower
saying that
yeah,
let me trade the tower.
Dire's
And
middle
no,
yeah.
tower is
he
now
decides to
under
join
attack.
as well. He says, let's not give it now. We have the advantage. Let's go. So we
Radiant's
are going to
middle
see another
Yeah.
fight
tower
coming
is
in.
down.
Yeah, he did buy the shot. Maybe if they were able to manage to go for the fight, reciprocal forcing the fight, even though their team did not want to go for the tower defense, but Resi a slight miscommunication from their team,
Yep. And
and
Warpath manages to get away.
yeah, and then the right team will immediately smoke, thinking, yeah, this NS ult is gonna get expire soon, and then we'll be ready to go at it right away.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
They
they're
are
just waiting, like,
waiting. Yeah, they
okay,
thought, I think they're getting
Dire's top
chased, so they
tower is
waited
being
here. And
attacked.
now, as you said,
yeah,
yes, the daytime comes in and a shield rune for SF. Not looking good.
Dire's top
yep.
tower is under
I
Just
would
like that,
say,
actually, yeah, that's a
yeah,
really good play from the Tusk, I would say. Like this could have
absolutely.
been like devastating for the Radiant, but I mean Tusk is still like a dieback for him, 70
But
seconds.
still, it's a win for
Yeah.
Emberfall. They did not, I mean, they just got the Tusk in a 5-man smoke, and rest everyone has been survived. They all four are waiting here, and they are
Oh, the
really,
ward! I did not see this ward. Oh my
mm,
god, this ward is
yeah.
showing everything. A Rubik, nice blink out from him, Draco, and a double, triple force coming through. Even the eliminate and the Willows, everything is dropped out. Oh my god, what is happening in here? Even with that excellent ward, Dyer gets none.
Yeah, I mean, see, the spear was missed by Jinx, and then the right click was coming in, but a quick hands from Rubik, and he blinked out. He had the gem as well, so it was a good save from Rubik. So after all this, they managed to get only the Tusk, and yes, it was a dieback, but he's back up. And would they be contesting this Rosh, or is it going to go to the way of Warpath yet
NJ
again.
wants to go for it. He's pinging it. He does have the ult. Maybe they
Uh,
can do some interruption, or maybe Tusk will he be
yeah, they're
able to
too
manage to
late.
try to go for a steal? Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah, they're too late. Too
The,
late. It was a very quick rush from the side of Warpath. They have the damage. If you're waiting for this long, it's not going to work out. So, yeah, I think a call is made. Luna wants to be, just wants to hold the high ground. She has a shard now. Squeezy is making into a silver edge. So, would you prefer a silver edge or a daedalus at this point of time?
I think I would encourage every single carry player on the earth to go for a silver edge every single time. I mean, it's definitely not like similar to the Daedalus, but
Mm-hmm.
right now, like whenever you're trying to like a man fight and another carry, and you would definitely know that you're gonna lose that battle, always go for a silver edge. That's what I would say. And it seems like the Shipyard tries to go towards the RJX at the very least. They're just gonna drop everything if they can. And
Look
they
at
managed to do so
that.
because Hood doing good. They got belted for the processor Requiem into what? I mean, Tusk is very much still alive, I guess, but now finally will go down. But NJ finally pops his BKB. Finally wants to go for this fight. Misses the cookie, but doesn't really matter. Luna still very much
Look
alive.
at
Goes
that.
towards the high
SF
ground.
is going down.
SF
Yeah,
getting
he loses his
kited.
ages. A buyback from the Tusk coming in.
Yep,
Playing
blinks
fast.
away, but Rezi is still there. Nice cookie coming up from him. The warm-up combo and snowball towards the Jinx. He sees him,
No!
I guess. Wait, what? SF?
Forgy gets the double kill! Kills
SF
both of
gets a
them!
double kill. I
What
didn't even
just
see that. Oh my
happened?
god.
Dyer's middle tower is
And he survives!
What the?
Tusk went away to snowball the Mars and SF managed to kill Snapfire and Ice Toggle, both of them!
taking damage.
Like, what the heck?
What
I
just
really thought
happened?
that SF definitely died, and then I just switched my camera to the Tusk. Like what?
God, I mean, I was watching that fight and SF just started right clicking them and they just melted. Crit after crit, and they did not have the damage to kill him, and then the Hurricane Pike, and then Nice Stalker was also dead. So, wow, I mean, it was looking to be a good fight, but SF surviving like that, yeah, it is not that good for Emberfall. And yeah, rightly said, I think Silver Edge is pretty good because if you get that Silver Edge on Cottle, he won't be able to move. It gives you that movement speed, slow as well once you hit that Silver Edge on any of the player, on any of the hero in the game. So it's really good against Cottle, and obviously you have Mars as well, and rightly said. But Squeezy jukes the casters as always, and he goes for Skadi. He decides that he needs more HP, he needs to survive, he needs to get more stats, and he's getting a Skadi. I think after this he'll go for a Satanic and then look for a Silver Edge or a Daedalus maybe. And Satanic is up on the SF. No, SF is going for a Yasha Kaya.
Yeah, I think Squeezy might have seen the SF getting the Satanic, so he wants to go with Skadi and drop down his heals a bit. So Skadi is a wonderful choice, I would say, but he still
Uh,
needs some damage. It did look like the damage was there. I managed to kill everyone inside, but maybe a little bit more, some crit, I would say, some
yeah.
crit.
But what about this Yasha Kaya from 4G? The last item that he's thinking of is Yasha Kaya. Is he thinking of blinking in and using his ult? Is he thinking to play like that? What's the play here?
I think I would have saying like just go for the Silver Age as well, even for this hero. Like he just wants to get something to drop down this boot and then as well as get the Swiftling. So if that's the case, like you could have just went for the Silver Age. I would say. I mean, Yashakaya is still fine. He needs like extra moves, but is what he's thinking. So yeah, and something that would benefit his combos.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But don't you want to go for the MKB instead though? Because Luna does have a butterfly. It looks like he has started to come online. Coming back into the lane, hasn't died much
Yep.
after he got his butterfly. He got like 2 more items after that.
And it's getting hard for the SF to kill her as well. So yes, MKB is should be the choice for this SF because he's not able to kill Luna, to be honest. He requires help. He's not able to right click her, and Luna can kill him very easily. So Squeezy has been, he's at the top of the farm. He's 25k. He's maintaining that farm with that SF. He's not letting that SF go away. So that items are matching. It's just that Squeezy has a much better item against that Daedalus, which is giving him the edge in team fights.
Yeah, actually you're right. So SF basically, even though he has a Daedalus, but it's not like he has the MKB, so he's not able to touch the Luna. And then even if he is able to touch the Luna, it doesn't look like the SF does have much attack speed.
Absolutely.
So fewer hits they will land on Luna, and few of them is gonna get missed. And who's gonna kill the Luna? I don't know.
And I think the damage issue will be solved for Luna once she hits the level 25 as well. With that 50 Luna Blessing damage, the damage issue will also be better, and the neutral item Giant Small gives that 150 plus 150% crit hit. So Squeezy really calculating his things here, and going for the Skadi and then into the Satanic might work out with. I mean, damage issues, I don't think so that will be there. It's just now comes down to how good his team surrounds him and supports him in the team fight. He just need his team to survive and give him the buff he needs in that team fight. That's it, and then he'll clean up easily.
Yeah. And let's not forget that NJ finally gets his level 20, which means he has a double cookie play with the BKB into Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
So that is something you need to be afraid of. It's very scary to deal.
Yeah, the damage would be coming up now from the side of Raju as well. So
It seems like a Cordal managed to finish his Hex. Doesn't have a buyback. I mean, they are trying to force a fight. Doesn't look like they do have any objective. Sees the NJ actually. Sees it, goes for it. Might have to just BKB into TP. But Fauji, he wants to press BKB for some reason. And gets away. Snap.
I think Fauji thought someone would join or come in the fight, so he just preemptively, passively popped his BKB. But yeah, and he went for the Ashakaya. He did not go for the MKB. So he wants to cast his ult in the team fights. I guess that's what he wants to do. He wants to cast that in the Mars arena. Once the Mars uses it, he wants to get in and then use it.
Yeah.
I think that's the play they are looking for. But that's really a long shot. Why you want to do that when you have such a good advantage? Just get an MKB and make the life hell for Luna.
Yeah, Tusk is just gonna go on top of the Mars, but he cancels the arena for a while and then he immediately presses it. Now, sees the train, Reciprocal wants to go for this kill. As the big Requiem, NJ doesn't have BKB this time around. Still managed to press it through and Putty catches the RJX, finally managed to press his BKB, eliminating a bit. RJX goes down as he gets the kill, but Luna at the back line cleans up the assault. And there comes the stolen spear from the Draco, kills some Mars as well in the process.
That's what I was talking about. You see that it was a 1v1 with SF and Luna just shredded the Shadow Fiend there. I mean, Fauji was not able to deal any damage to that Luna, and even the Luna has no Satanic with her. She was still more than half HP. Satanic was used, BKB was used, everything was used by the Shadow Fiend, but yet he was not able to deal any damage to this Luna. This is the problem. That is this butterfly and this Skadi really changes the game for this Luna, and they are at the high ground and they will be taking the racks. No, they want to end the
They
game.
might as well, they might as well force some buyback at this point.
They want to, and there's no buyback on Kotal and the Shadow Fiend. Fauji and Raju don't have buyback, and if they have read it perfectly, they might be able to end this game. You all
The
know
best thing
how
that Luna
fast-
always tends to love to do, so this is a Luna we're talking about. It's gonna shredding down those towers. Dive they need to do something. NJ, even he's feeling it. Wants to guy buy back and come back to the nice spear coming up from him. Morimus Kisses coming from all the way from the back. Rain has the buyback, push back into shot
And
but
that's
doesn't
it.
matter.
Squeezy!
Luna, what a comeback!
What a read from Squeezy! He read that
Just
there is
look at
no
this.
buybacks, and he just went ahead.
Look at this total kills, 22 versus 41. You just never know like who won. Like you suddenly see this Radiant team won. Like what the heck? What just happened? I can't believe it.
I mean, this was an unexpected end. I mean, what a read from Mr. Squeezy there. He read that, if they had the buybacks, they would have to use it, and they did not. And he just went ahead and killed the Ancient. He did not hit the towers there. He just wanted to end the game, and at the end, 22 to 41 kills. means nothing at the end of the game. 42 minutes, and we Emberfall with the first win and going up
Definitely.
1-0. One heck of a game. First game one
Definitely,
of this
sir.
best of three.
Living up to standards. Definitely, Squeezy, the defending champion of the season one. This is
Runner
how he
up.
has done. Is repeating. Yeah, runner
Yeah,
up. Sorry.
runner up.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
runner up. Runner up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So runner
Uh,
up.
but
Yeah,
an outstanding play from Squeezy, and to be honest, outstanding play from Porthos as well. He was catching that Mars a lot after his blink. So if you had noticed in the team fights, Porthos on his tusk was really on point. He made sure that Mars is not blinking in initiating the fights. Instead, he had to preemptively press his BKB. So Jinx was struggling with that. Although he played really good, but then again, it was not that easy for him. So at the end, Squeezy with that call and ending the game. And I think the itemization from both the carries was the difference in this game. Both the carries were equally farmed, but Squeezy with the much better
yeah. And Warpath will be
items.
like a total confusion state at this point. Like Jinx had like a really wonderful game. He is. It's
Yeah,
not like he tanked through with so much spells. I would say like everything was on top of him. He had the pipe, had the BKB, had the academic. Like if anyone died inside the arena, they all will get buffed. Eliminate into shot. So many heals, Trian heals. Oh my god! But like they
correct,
just don't
correct.
know like what went wrong. I don't know like
Yeah,
how they're gonna make a comeback in the next game, but yeah, it is what it is. BO3, they will try to set back. We'll see about that.
absolutely. So we'll take a quick 5 minute break. The lobby is up. We will be getting back into game number two. There won't be that much of a break here for people. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. we are back with the game number 2. Emberfall winning the first game with that master play from Squeezy, deciding to end the game right at very moment.
5 seconds.
Oh, I
And
totally forgot about that one. I think there was this guy who just came in and guys, who wants to bet for which team? Where is my bet? Where is my money?
Dyer's back.
absolutely. I mean, it was on point for Squeezy there. A good call and
10 seconds.
deciding to go for the end, reading that they don't have the buybacks and exploiting that fact the buybacks are not there. Really worked it out. Really good to see how this one goes, and it was a devastating loss for Warpath. They were leading the game throughout, and just I think one or two mistakes, and it just changed for them.
This fine Warpath, they just wants to ban all the heroes that they have played in the last game, and then they want the Emberfall to be the Phoenix, like start a new fresh game from the start. It's not us, it's you. Like I don't know what you guys did with this hero, but either way, we'll just ban it. And I mean, they don't know anything else like what they want to do at this point.
Absolutely.
It was that's how it looked. That's how it looked. Everything was so
10
perfect for Warpath,
seconds to
but then
pick.
they still ended up losing. So
5 seconds remain.
Totally agreed.
I mean, with the Tusk ban and the Underlord ban as well for the Emberfall, I guess will be able to see a Bara. A
Radiant's
Bara?
back.
Bara has been.
What happened to Bara?
Yeah, I mean, in the last season, Bara was the hero who was getting banned right, left, right, and center in the first phase. The patch is still the same, to be honest. Nothing has changed, but Bara is not getting picked. He's not getting banned in the first phase. It's like the people have forgot about him, or they are just they're not aware that he's still in the hero pool, or people are still letting it go through. So a Snapfire pick from the side of Warpath this time. So they don't want to play against Snapfire. They are stealing the picks. That's what they're trying to do.
I think RJX, I remember that last cookie with no BKB, like that second
10
cookie
seconds to
managing to cast at RJX at the last second, even though he did not have the
5
BKB, even though the
seconds.
Moss was right
Hurry,
on top of
hurry.
Snapfire. RJX knew with
Absolutely.
no buyback, he's gone right there, and so I mean it's RJX, right? Like you're like the very high rank MMR player, so you know how to farm. So I was thinking like maybe why you just don't pick a core that can like farm and carry the game by itself. Why you have to pick a hero that has to rely
Dyer's
on your
back.
teammates a lot? Is what I would ask him in case I get like a 1v1
Dyer's
interview.
ban.
So Snapper is still a good pick. Again, a good start from that. Oh yeah, so this is one of the heroes that deals with the snap, not like directly in the lane, but throughout the games. Like whenever you tries to go for that play, the
Only
blink into
10
cookie come, you can just
seconds.
lift this hero in the air and can
5 seconds
deal a lot of
remain.
things and steal that
Yeah.
cookie as well.
And Amberfall really loves this pick. They have been picking Rubik. They picked Rubik in first game as well, and then again
Radiant's
they
back.
get the chance and they are picking it. And honestly, Bara is not banned, is not picked, and it's still open in the second phase as well. Are we going to see a Bara in this game? Are we going to see a Spirit Breaker coming up?
I mean, would really love to see a Spirit Breaker against a Snapfire, I would say, but will Emberfall get it for themselves? I don't think so. Because they played what did they
10
play?
seconds to pick.
Yeah, they
5
did play like a
seconds.
pause for
Hurry,
Rubik.
hurry.
They had a pause fight Tusk. So what is it going to be? A pause fight what for them? I think.
Don't you think this time Rubik would be mid? NJ can do some shenanigans with the mid Rubik, or are you content that they're going to play it support because it worked out for them in the first
Dyer
game?
team are now picking.
I think NJ is gonna go for Invoker this time around. They did ban it last time, right? Thinking this
Yeah.
could be like the NJ's hero. So, but do you wanna play Invoker against a Snapfire? Is like, it's a
But do you want to play a Phoenix against a Snapfire? That's a bit
Only
questionable.
10 seconds.
After a Snapfire, you are picking up Phoenix.
5 5 seconds.
What would you say about that?
I was like, fuck, don't tell me this is something like reciprocal shenanigans, offlane Phoenix or something. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, yeah, definitely Snapfire destroys the Phoenix whenever he presses the X with a little
Mhm.
bit of little shredder. But maybe Emberfall does have some kind of plan in the, and it's definitely a strong hero in the lane. I would say can be a good boss buy as well.
Dire
And
team pick.
in case he wants to go for the hoodwink again, this is a hero that likes to go head on with. That has a nice range and right clicks, the base damage, the fire spirits. So whereas the warpath, they goes for one more flex hero at this point, Vengeful Spirit.
10 seconds
Go
to pick.
any lane I would say, except for the mid unless you're a Thompson.
5 seconds. Radiant team pick.
Ogre Magi. Okay, and Vengeful and Ogre. Now, this is an exciting one. Warpath with two flex picks, Vengeful and Snapfire. Both of them can go in any of the lanes. So
5 seconds remain.
I can see that they want to like go like completely different draft, even though they did really well in the last game. But I think they should have just went for the same
yeah, the draft. I
draft.
mean,
I would say.
yeah, this draft was not bad. It was just about the itemization from their cores, which was not on point. They played well. The cores were playing well. It's just that Squeezy had a much better itemization against them, and that was the game changer for him. Other than that, they all played really well. So yeah, man, we get to see the Resi Axe in this game.
Resi. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
we
he
cannot
gets
like
some chance. Yeah.
miss this. Yeah, we just
Absolutely. We get to
can't.
cast a legendary Resi Axe in this one, so it is going to be an exciting one. It will good to see. But they have a Vengeful already,
5
so
seconds. Hurry.
saves are there. So it will be good to see how Resi plays this one out. The
Oh,
two heroes are hard countered, to be honest. Snapfire counters the Phoenix, and then this axe gets countered by the Vengeful. So
I mean, if you looked at the last game, they came all the way from the grave, so I don't know what else they can have to deal with. Like it's just a counter. It's not like it's like
yeah.
a 40k net
Dire
dot
team are
comeback.
not picking.
We made that already in the last
Qualifiers.
game, and very unusual Pangolier. I mean, people haven't played this in a while, even though it did not get a lot of nerfs at all. It's still there,
10
but
seconds
just
to
it's
pick.
just that there are better heroes in the mid, and since they are
5
banned now, the
seconds
Pangolier
remain.
is here. So again, once again, back to save the egg from the Lil Shredder. NJ Pangolier, most probably. But then I think RJKS, if he wants to go for the mid again, he might be able to like ultra counter this Pango with some hero right now. Can RJX play something like a Puck? Or is he gonna switch to carry this time around and let this 4G play mid?
Yeah, I mean they
Still
can
thinking
flex.
about
4G
this.
has been playing mid as well. So, but I don't think so. Raju would go another lane. He would go mid only. That's what I am feeling.
If that's if that's the case, I would say like RJX, he definitely has to pick something that farms a lot, hits a lot, destroys the buildings by itself.
Yeah, last time around he
If
picked.
if if if, if you've seen if you've seen this, so sorry, forgot the team name, but I think the Yatoro guy, the Sandy guy, he's been playing this NP non-stop in his back-to-back games. Has been carrying this game all by himself from the mid. He's been the carry. He's been the mid. He's been all around the map,
Dire's ban.
and it seems like they would go for a Leicester, and we still don't know
Radiant's
like
ban.
who is gonna play the LS. But
Yeah,
now we definitely knew that this is not gonna be a bench carry. Somewhere this bench is gonna go. Could be a 3 as well. Somewhere definitely, just not the carry.
10 seconds to pick.
Well, at this point, I think you can just let this bench to do his saving stuff against the Axe and put him in the pause 4 and get a nice mid right now to deal with this Pango. Be what like what do you want to go against the Pango here? I actually really don't know. What do you want to go? Um, Husker might look like a really good pick, but
Only 10 seconds.
think he might not be able to deal with the swashbuckle damage
5
because he
seconds.
has magic
Hurry,
resistance, but
hurry.
his armor is so shit. Swashbuckle might be able to like
Radiant's
kill him
turn.
if he's like too low, and Husker tends to love to be like too low in the lane.
Dyer's turn to make all the wrong
Fans
choices.
Dawnbreaker, the lastly, but they still don't know whether they are aiming for an offlaner here for the Warpath. But it does seems like it. They are gonna go for an offlane center. And Emberfall, now that they know this is gonna be a Snapfire mid, how they want to react. Snapfire mid and
10 seconds to pick.
sorry, like how they want to react to the center, I would say. Which carry do they want to pick?
5 seconds remain.
Since this is like the species we are talking about, I would say Ursa against Lifestealer feels like a good thing to do. Or maybe we'll be able to see a Squeezy's Kiss again. Kiss, where have you gone? It is there, Squeezy. But is Squeezy is playing in lag right now? Is he still playing in 150 ping?
No. Squeezy is playing in a really good ping this time around. He does not have that lag issues now. But yeah, last time he played Tez, it was you called it, and
Yep.
we have it. That's the Kaz pick coming in from Squeezy. But this time it will be on a better ping, so we might see some quick plays and great plays coming in. So Forgy will be playing carry, and yeah, Snapfire Raju would be going mid.
Yep. Just being an axe, yeah, you definitely don't want to lane against something called a life stealer, but you definitely can backdoor like happily. Life stealer won't be able to do much about that one if
Yep.
Reciprocal. Man, this guy is like the legendary axe in
Yeah.
through this tournament. You know, in all of these tournaments, if you want to ban one hero, that's got to be axe for Reciprocal. But you let it through in second game, which might lead to an elimination for the Warpath.
Yeah.
Warpath.
And Warpath, the team who topped their group and straight away went to the quarterfinals. So coming and losing in the quarterfinals would be a very sour lose, man. I mean, just playing the best of three, first best of three, and getting eliminated from a team who is coming from the last chance qualifiers, and making their path towards this quarterfinal. So they are having one hell of a run in this tournament.
Definitely, I enjoyed a lot of seeing RJX in action, but it's just that I didn't want to see him playing these kind of heroes. I wanted to see him like more farming oriented kind of heroes. Yeah, Snapfire does farm a little bit quite nicely, but he just can like go for those two build, whether he wants to go for the NJS build like a magical double cookie into BKB build, or does he wants to change it into a right click carry. Time will tell tales.
Okay,
Yeah,
time to forget the
but
myriad
even
external
on
pressures
Snapfire,
and life stresses that have
he's
driven
I
you
think
to
much
block
better
out
than
the
Cottle.
pain with video games.
He can again move
Let's
around here and there, but
play
again,
some
he
Dota.
can be a hero who can solo kill any of the core if he has the right items. So not that bad early game.
Seems like both the teams will go for a nice smoke play once again. The Draco leading up from the front hasn't skilled up anything. Maybe just wants to break. Even if they tries to come for, he can just dive away. Yeah, Draco breaks the smoke. RJX, yeah, like the communication is coming there slowly but steadily,
30
and they
seconds
just
to video games. 30
managed
seconds.
to not fight, I guess.
I guess they remember what happened last time when they forced a fight. They lost it miserably.
Yep,
It was a
and
4
they
to 1
knew what,
exchange.
and yeah, like even though with that big lead, they knew what happened with the result, so they don't want to fight, even though they
Yeah.
will be able to get the kill. So this time around, Burning, who do you wants to go for, like,
Now,
the
know each other
prediction?
for my
Well, this time around, I feel that Warpath does have a good draft, so I will go with Warpath. Although they have given some signature picks and comfort picks to Emberfall, but still, if Warpath executes it, I think they would do good and much better. They will win this one.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
slightly favor Warpath this time. This time around, it's because it's a bench hero.
Hmm.
He's gonna completely nullify this axe, I would say, through the game. Like, let's just say he wants to kill someone, and then there's not like much heroes that axe tends to love to make that blade mail into call play, right?
Hmm.
It's an LS, it's a centaur, it's a snapfire. Of course, you'll be able to land the call, but no one is gonna die in your blade mail. So,
Yep.
and even if he tries to do so, Benj is gonna swap them. So,
And
axe,
just an interesting fact, just for you, especially for you, Verlin, both of your
yes.
players get to play Vengeful in this tournament. Dota is playing Vengeful this time around. Just to see. Dynamo got to play in that elimination match, and now Dota
Uh,
is getting to play the Vengeful as well. So both of your players are getting to play their heroes in this tournament at least once.
like even till last second, I thought that was gonna be a Benj offlane for sure. And then all of a sudden it was Dynamo bench. Okay, that happened. But anyway, what to do? I was hoping for an LS. That did not happen. Even though it did not get banned. Anyway, it is what it is. Spectre versus bench, like after 30 minutes, I just know how the game will go, and that's how it went when I was watching it. Ah,
Yeah, absolutely.
anyway, Reciprocal has been a menace already. I was thinking about like maybe he will just wait till level 3 to go towards his backend, but he's gonna just gonna backdoor already. Reciprocal. One man
That's
army.
quite aggressive, knowing the limits of his hero and going 90% perfect on his last hits with 3 waves and 11 last hits for him.
Yeah. Seems like NJ is also having a bit of trouble in the mid lane at this point. Yeah. Definitely, yeah, hero like Snapfire to be really hard to deal with
Yep.
the range into melee matchup. Trying to go for that range creep, but definitely gonna get faced up by the cookie body slam from the RJX, but responds to cookie it and denies some creep in the process. Don't wanna harass him anymore. Steady, but NJ is getting something out of it. Not like
Um,
that
a
bad for him.
quiet start to this game as compared to the last one. 3 minutes in, we still are waiting for the first blood to happen.
Definitely. I think even if you see like at the bottom lane, like it won't happen for a while because
Hmm.
even though it's like a killer hero, like the hero that he has as a support, Phoenix
Yep.
doesn't really give that much potential to go on top of anyone. But I would say like Venge is that kind of a hero. Venge support is not that great in this current meta. He's not a universal hero anymore, so people used to go for like top. Wait, what? I wasn't expecting that to happen, but it seems like Reciprocal managed to get the FB,
Yes, on
and
Lifestealer out of all heroes, we got the first blood
yeah,
on Lifestealer there. So, all the
thought
Lifestealer
they
got
were
the
having
trade.
a yeah,
Yeah,
thought they were having like a peace pact at top, like Access wants to backdoor, but it seems managed to go for a 1v1, like 2v2, and OJ goes down first.
and that's
Oh,
beneficial
once
for
again,
Axe. And now, yep, he wants to go now. He wants to go backdoor again. Look at that.
left to Fade Ball, wanted to do some damage for the Ogre, but he had a big salve.
At last,
Kills the courier. Oh, that's very costly. He doesn't have anything, it
is
seems.
dead.
And Kiss goes down at the bottom. This wasn't exactly that we expected, but Venge will still die. Draco with the Fire Spirits. Level to Fire Spirits. Really hard to deal with. Somehow managed to nuke down the Kiss.
Yep, I'm just reconnecting. There was some issue, slight delay for the
Yeah.
viewers. Apologies. I'm back again.
Yeah, seems
So,
like NJ is right now leading up from the front against the Snapfire who doesn't have anything, like literally. What is he even getting? He's getting a Brown Bow. Okay, this is not really good. He's gonna miss a lot of creeps at this point. And it seems like Draco goes to the bottom lane.
yeah,
Apparently, I didn't think he would actually die like that. But I guess Magic Missile into the center stun combo. And it seems like double edge level 2. Haven't seen that in a while, have you?
yep,
Like they
I've not
want to.
seen that, and I think he wants to just he wants to farm the lanes quicker. That's what he wants to do with that double edge level 2.
Oh, RJX TP towards the top. Sees the reciprocal, like is trying to hold things around there, but RJX wants to punish this guy, Axe,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
yeah,
he wanted to make sure that he wanted to punish the Axe, who has been playing so aggressive in that lane. So even at level 5, he did that rotation and then straight away went back mid, got the kill. So a good rotation coming in. Again, a good start, the laning phase for the side of Warpath. Uh, But if you look at those last hits,
if you
look
look at
at
this
that.
last hit,
Yeah, the Ember Fall is leading the charts. Sorry.
I mean at this point you just cannot like determine anything if you see like the total kills from both the teams. Axe will definitely will have that efficiency in farming with third skill max. That's Alice is definitely having a really hard time under this tower.
Yeah, hitting the crease on the tower for Ellis is quite difficult since that change that he received. The base damage has been decreased a lot for him. So, although being a carry, you should be doing it very easily, but sometimes you have to cut some slack to some of the players, or not some of the players. It happens when you miss out a couple of creeps when there are so
Yeah,
many coming in.
once again, Raju with that rotation, he does have the region to work with as well.
And
And
there
the
you
scatter shot, oh
go.
my god, I see.
And did you see
I
Raju
think,
gave away that kill to the life stealer specifically because I guess Lifestealer called it that he needs that kill. He's not having that good of a lane. So, and yet,
oh,
even after dying twice, Axe is still leading the charts. He's still highest net worth hero. Both the
yeah,
offlaners are actually having a good time.
yeah. See, the case actually, we had nice rotation with this region tone as well. With the twin gate and gonna miss all the rest of the most excuses so that Draco can just
Yeah.
maybe get away with the Sunray into TP play. No, he's supposed to go for low ground. Draco trying to get away. He gets caught up by the stun. And nice cookie.
Okay. Raju doing the same thing which he did the last time around, moving here and there on the map, getting the kills. He's delivering in both the games. He have won the mid
Oh
lane.
my, bro, is this for real? I think I haven't seen this at all. It's not like in a while, but I haven't seen this at all. Look what item his center has got.
Oh, he has a
Is
blink
it's literally
already?
He's literally level 5 center. Why do you want to blink? Oh my god, what is happening?
Well, he
8
said he
minutes into the
had a good
mark.
lane. He just wants to go for it. He has a good lane. He wants to go for it. That's it. That's what this guy
Oh
wants to
no.
do.
Zay gets in the mid. He has a unit to work with, but it seems like 3 people on top of him. So he tried to do one shield cast to get the full barrier, but it wasn't enough. Goes down. Nice wards from the Dire. Can you see these wards? Very aggressive wards. Here, behind the tier
Absolutely.
2.
Pretty good wards as well. These are really good wards from the side of Warpath. And again, 8-3, leading the kills, leading the early game. But the mid game and the itemization, it is where it all comes down for them.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Yeah, and NJ is gonna
They are
tries
still not
to do
able
some
to.
divas for himself. NJ.
Yeah, but they're still not getting those observers. So, oh, here
Okay,
comes.
he got caught. There comes a blink dagger. Even he
Well,
hasn't
the
wasn't
blink
expecting about.
dagger to
Oh
use
my god.
straight away. So, you can question that pick so early in the game, but he delivers. He gets in the mid lane, gets that kill, straight away uses his blink dagger. So, nothing lost, to be honest.
Top tower is under siege. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah. Dota is like come at me if you can. I'm just gonna land those spells, all of these spells. He's just scared, like he doesn't know where the enemies are. As now he sees the center blink. Doesn't want to play in that lane anymore. Center was missing, so just goes towards top since Reciprocal got that tower. See the network since it's 10-minute mark up and Sapphire is leading in the networks. I mean, we've been seeing the CS, but it seems like Dire team is doing just fine.
Under fire.
3 of their heroes or the second of the network.
Amazing what you'll find
Only
in
Axis
lane.
leading at the top. But it's not like he's gonna join the fight anytime soon. He still needs his Blink Dagger with all the form that he has got.
Yep,
But
absolutely
this is
agreed.
Reciprocal that we are talking about.
Radiant's
He
bottom
knows
tower
when to jump, and seems like
Ruby goes down. Yeah, it's getting tough.
bottom tower is being attacked.
Kez, I mean, just like, I mean, for Squeezy, Kez is not that a fast farmer, just like Luna that he had in the last game. So if he is not recovering quickly, it won't be that easy of a game for him.
Taking damage.
He needs to recover, he needs to get some kills, and he needs to start, recovering his farm because he's struggling a lot. And same goes for that Pango as well. This time around, it looks like Resi would need to do the heavy lifting for his team. He would need to get that blink quickly and, start making the plays.
yeah, definitely. I think we've seen him. We've seen his axe potential, right? Like as soon as he gets his blink, like he deceives everyone. He deceives even the enemy. He deceives his own ally, and immediately blinks in, comes out of nowhere around, skulls the enemy, and goes away with a kill. And it can like it has backfired his team quite a bit, backfired him as well, thinking why did not my teammates like give me a follow up, because we don't know. You have to give me the call, and we'll try to give a follow up. Like if you even don't know when you're gonna blink out or blink in, like, how would we know? So we've
That's
seen those shenanigans. Hopefully that won't be the same thing again. But here comes the they've been waiting for this. Tracy once
Never
again.
got to use his blade mail there. Never got to use it. He waited for that call to come in. Oh,
Maybe
he
he
still
got
got
the
the kill! What a move there from Resi! He was still able to get that kill on Centaur. I mean, that's what he was saying, right? He surprises everyone. And that's why Resi's X is famous, He surprises even himself sometimes. And like this, he just he just killed that center out of nowhere in that matchup. So a little hope is still there, right? Lifestealer is struggling, so that's a good thing for Kez. That Lifestealer is also struggling with farm. So Kez does not have to worry that a game could get snowballed because Warpath would need their carry to come online, and he is struggling right now.
Wait, did it stack? He did not stack, right? He missed the stack, so it would have allowed those ancient stacks, but only the medium camp got stacked, and I think at this point just give everything for Resi so that he can do something with that. Pango is also getting close to his blink defusal, I would say, but nice play coming up from the Dire once again, not giving any breathing space for this Pango here. I mean, he had a hard time even last game, but this is getting way worse than the last game, I would say. Like Pango,
Tower is being attacked.
he doesn't have that soul ring to keep farming without going back to the base. He did not have enough mana. So sauce the enemy. Wasn't able to do much, just like that. Gave up his life. Jinxed. Rushing his heart of Taras. Second item.
Yeah, this guy is only making big items, to be honest. He is not... Okay, something happened to the game. Oh, it has paused. Yeah, so Jinx is just going for those big items. He wants to get those items online. He knows this is the elimination game. And 9-minute blink, and we might see a 18-minute heart. Is it? Will he get the heart in the next 5 minutes? Looks tough. Won't be that easy. Needs to get some kills. Needs to move here or there because Axe.
I think as much as you see like a hot top Tarax, it's not like the old Dota, like the old Dota, it was very fearful. Whenever a hero gets a heart, and if he's not getting hit, the amount of regeneration that he gets, it just goes out of this world, right? But right now, even if they gets a heart, it's not that great, I would say. Centaur is a hero, strength hero, doesn't have
Yeah.
much armor. So
And
if you hit him hard, he would
I
still die.
feel in this tournament, what I've noticed in the offlaners, they are not building auras. To be honest, they are just building their big items, and they don't want to go that to that aura route. And I feel that Pipe is also good in this game, and Crimson is also very good in this game. But and Lotus always they should have been there, but they are deciding not to make all those items, and they are just getting that blink, heart, and big items here and there. And post heart, he is also queuing up the concentrated traps. So
Yep.
another big item. So the blink is up on Axe and Resi is ready. Ooh,
Okay,
but
the
they
blink
go
is
on the
up, but then
top.
he immediately shows up in the mid, and Kez gets away. Stampede got wasted. I don't know, like, why Resi showed his blink right away without smoking. Now they actually, okay, actually, Kez needs to be really careful. Augur is pinging, pinging, sees the Kez, gets the fire blast, and Swap is there as well. Squeezy, wait, what? Okay, he misses a cookie, but doesn't really matter. Just wants
Yeah,
to
I think
give
he
a
just wanted
part
to
of it.
get near Squeezy. Yeah, I think that's what he wanted to do there. But quite strange that why would you go for I mean, why would you farm there when you saw that they are coming to gank you? Just get out of here. You tossed
Yeah.
it. Out of everything.
Finally, reciprocal with the call. Will miss his culling. It's not the way that he wants to go for it with his first blink
That surprise
call.
factor is always there. And he surprises us with why missing the culling blade this time around. So, Resi on point.
Okay, sees Augur as well, but okay, maybe he knew there's a ward now. Yeah, he does know. Yeah, immediately devoted. Porthos! Where is the Porthos? Devoted, yes. Just because Resi pinged there, it's near somewhere in the Lotus Pool. He was seeing it there. Forgot the ward. By the way, Burning, have you noticed that I think I don't know when they like included this, like whenever I place a sentry and then there's
Hmm.
a ward somewhere, like I'm able to see the observer like after like I don't know maybe like 1.5 second delay. Is this something that you have noticed before in your rank games or normal game?
No, I've not noticed it. I think you're saying this for the first
Yeah,
time. I'm telling you first time. I've not noticed it that much. Although I play carry, so I don't use the wards that that much. So I have not seen it happening. But Resi going solo on that Lifeslayer, thought of him that he's farming solo there. But
yeah,
then came the stampede of 4 heroes straight away,
yeah.
and yeah, Resi's gone.
I mean, yeah, like this is the lifestyle that we're talking about, and then they okay.
Ooh,
Before
another
that,
move.
Snapper with blink into cookie. Oh, he did not go for the scatter blast play anymore, but now comes a nice rapid dance. The heal, the big stick stun through this LS. LS, he needs to be very careful. Oh my god, this is not the fight that he wants to go for. Oh, the X still went for the big cookie play with a nice scatter blast, kills 2 people in the process. LS goes down, Baraka skip. But Resi, save! Wait, Resi! But it's not enough. Dota with the swap once again. RJX is gonna get his cookie back. Tries to kill this snapper with the culling blade, but wasn't able to do so.
Ah, it was so close. It was so close for Resi. With that culling blade, it was just a bit early, a little bit more damage, and the Snapfire could have been dead. But at the end, not a good fight for Amberfall. Here goes and the 5k net worth advantage, 4k net worth advantage for the side of Warpath now. Warpath are exactly at the same place like they were the last time in the game. This time around, their Snapfire is ultra farmed. He's 10k net worth at 18 minutes in. So now Warpath just need to be very careful. Just take the objectives, play discipline, and get the right items and finish the game off. Otherwise, if you give this away as well, I mean, if you manage to throw the game from here, it would be an epic one. So I feel that game is in the bags for Warpath right now, the way the lead they have, and I don't see Pango making much of an impact in the game. And Kez, he's struggling. He is struggling big time. He has no items. He's building into a Desolator, which will again take some 1200 gold more, 1400 more gold for him. Tough game for
Somehow like
Swayze.
both the case and Bangalore has the same KDA, same level, same situation for them.
But somehow this lifestealer is not able to get away with the farm, He's still there matching Kez's farm, so that's the only concern that I have right now. The lifestealer is not getting that much out from the map. The Axe is almost equal to lifestealer and Kez is not that far behind. And one thing that you would notice, the Phoenix is also getting a lot of farm on this map. If he manages to get a couple of items, the team fights with the Axe call might change a lot. Okay, they go on Resi, and yeah, he will die. Another swap coming in from Dotu. Dotu is on point with this Vengeful this time around. Always there to save the carries with the swap, and now setting up a kill with that swap. So quite an effective play coming in from Dotu this time in this game. Good to see.
Been a potential trap as well for our in that game. Centaur wins, Lifestealer.
But we are in this one, and Kez still 800 gold away from the Desolator. But even after the Desolator, do you think that they have that much? Is this the Desolator timing? Do you think that the Warpath side won't be able to sustain that damage which comes with it?
I think BPC has to be in the same fight as the Axe calling on someone,
Yeah.
Like Axe has been doing his one shenanigans at this point, and now he's like, okay guys, I'm just gonna get my BKB. I don't trust you guys anymore. And the kind of a situation Pangale is not has been communicating with this team a lot. Like he's been doing some random roles. Gets trying to form his Aghanim that is like kind of a power spike for him. But in this game, these two supports they don't die at all. For that combo, can tank through it as well in a single roll. If they manage to like sustain those damage, get something into the roll, that will be like really annoying for the NJ throughout the game. I was hoping maybe he will just buy one Blink Dagger as well so that he can cast a Snapfire by himself. But seems like doesn't look like the case. NJ wants to go for the long game once again, just like the last game. So form.
And the Snapfire already
patiently.
has the BKB as well. The BKB is up on that Snapfire. Won't be an easy kill. The Snapfire is
Maybe I'll be able to see a 5-man smoke play at this point because guess he's got his Desolator, which means he wants tax from his Desolator.
Wants
So
to make things happen. And they see Snapfire, but the whole team is there. It's going to be a 5-on-5 fight coming in.
Oh no, Resi misses his call.
He did not use it. Now he uses the call and misses it altogether.
Once again misses it.
Absolutely misses the call.
Nice roll coming up from low ground to the high ground actually. LS, he needs to be really careful. Nice swap coming up from the door to gets away from this mess. And RJX just gonna zone out things around with this model, but they want to go for more. Jigs sees the case. There comes a cookie combo. Takes him down, but both those somehow managed to kill the bench at the very least with the return kill. And will die eventually. That LS should have died, but Dotu managed to turn things around by saving the LS with the nice swap. Yeah.
But what happened to Resi there? He blinked in, he did not use his call. He was patient enough, but then he saw 3 guys coming in and he used the call a bit early. No one got caught in that call. It could have been a 3-man call, but instead it was a 0-man. So Resi with the surprise plays, making sure that he's there and living up to what we have been saying in our stream. But again, Resi needs to land those calls. That's really important for his team, and followed up by that egg. If that egg comes up with the calls and the Sunray, team fights would change. Good to see one charge coming up for Kaz in that last fight, but he died doing that. So things are looking very grim for Emberfall. 7k net worth advantage on the side of Warpath. Emberfall not looking that good with the way things are going on.
Yeah, despite all of that, like Resi is not he's still thinking ahead. He wants to get a kill. Resi.
Yeah, he wants to make
things
happen because he knows his team is behind and he needs to create that space.
Oh my.
Oh.
So freaking away the smoke it wasted just like that.
And look at that, the Phoenix. If you see, he's building into an Aghanim scepter. What would you say of that?
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
It was an
Radiant's top
design.
tower is under siege.
Increases your hit count as well. So Lil Shredder,
Being
you have like what 5 hits, 6 hits.
Dire's bottom tower
So you won't be able you won't be able to clean up the egg anymore with that extra hit. So and of course like it will save your teammate as well. Best carry to do so when they have like an LS plus Snapfire.
Hmm.
But yeah, it is still something, you know. It is something.
Radiant's top tower is being
Unless you want to like let a teammate die for an instant burst on the Snapfire. Hopefully he will be able to make some play with that.
Yeah, it's 1500 gold away from that scepter, so it will take some time. And he did not take the gold talent, the gold enchantment with that. So I don't know. I mean, as a support, would you always prefer taking the gold enchantment at tier 2 and tier 3? Or you make changes? Sorry, and you pick something else?
Yeah, like I think I would always go for the gold talent. I mean the
Yeah.
only case scenario like I've seen like Tusk going for the gold talent like kind of backstabbing him a little bit with those walrus punch plays. Oh wait, actually tried to get away Pangolier with an instant play, but there comes the cookie once again. Goes down,
And
gets
here comes
swapped.
the swap.
Rubik sort of making sure that no one gets away, but Phoenix gets away, and they will be able to get this tier 2 nicely if they can. They still have a glyph to work with.
25 to 9. This is a great, huge advantage to them right now. And Kez is now building into an BKB. He's still one component away. 1600 gold required for that BKB. But even after this BKB, I don't think so. Kez would be ready to fight very freely in these. Uh, I think this Phoenix needs that scepter that can be the game
Oh,
changer for them. Ooh, they're
I'm not really
hunting the
sure, like, but it
Kez.
feels like the snapper is running super fast at this point. Maybe just
Yeah,
because,
he has the lifestealer inside him, no? That's why.
yeah,
So whenever you are infested in any of the hero, it gets the extra movement speed.
yeah, that that I'm aware, but it
Yeah.
felt like super fast, but it's because of the streamline from the river, so that's why like it looked like a hasted snapper.
Okay.
Um,
And Resi goes down again. He went for that call on lifestealer, and you cannot kill the lifestealer solo. To be honest, you need your teammates helping you out.
Anyway, Pangolier got his Aghanim Scepter, and Rubik got caught. They had vision, but they're just gonna run away. There's no follow up there because they're gonna take the road hunt. Right?
Yep. 11k net worth advantage for Warpath, and this time, yeah, they'd go for the rush, the right thing to do. Yes, goes to Mr. Lifestealer, who is now going to build into an Aghanim Scepter. So, Fauji, he wants to deliver this time. He wants to get that W for his team. He wants to stay alive in this BO3. And if you look at Kaz, yeah, he's 600 gold away from the BKB. And I think they might start poking the high ground because the glyph, tier 2 glyph has been used again. And I think the call will come from the side of Warpath that let's go high ground, they don't have any more glyph.
Yeah, meanwhile AJ just wants to tries to cut the wave because they know they don't have a glyph.
Yeah, the right thing, I think that was the only thing which will... No, they decide going against that. Say they're not going the high ground. And
Oh,
they get the axe again. Lifestealer did not even come out of the centaur. So yeah.
this is looking way bad for Emberfall.
Yeah, this has been a stomp from Warpath. They are just stomping the Emberfall side. 27 to 9. And I don't see any comeback potential as well inside of Emberfall. Do you think, is there any win condition left for them Is there anything which they can do differently which will, change the outcome of this match?
Radiant's middle tower is
Uh,
taking damage. Radiant's
of
middle
course, with
tower
a 5-man call, I guess.
5-man call over the egg and the Sunray and then Kez. Is that what you want to happen?
Yeah, the 5-man telekinesis is stun as well. Everything is there. They have everything. It just have to happen. Reciprocal has to make it happen. Doesn't have a BKB yet. 400 more gold more away, but it's not getting any more farms anywhere at all.
Dire's top tower is
But
being
it seems
attacked.
like Pango getting close to his blink dagger. Centaur finished up his BKB.
That would be a power spike. For this Pango. Once he gets a blink dagger, he will be able to jump the back lines and he'll be able to roll early in the team fight. So that's
They
one
want
good
to
thing.
fight with no ages.
And
I mean,
600 gold away on this
I'm
Phoenix on
not.
the eggs. Aghanim Scepter. Okay.
They want to go on top of
They.
this Dota at this point.
Nah.
Okay, forcing something around. Sees the case, swaps it down, has the BKB to work with. Maybe Snapfire needs to think a little bit onto this one. Oh no, they're not able to give any follow-up damage because they don't have the blink dagger. Receiver got caught in the behind as well. Case goes straight towards the Snapfire who had BKB as well. But NJ was trying to give the follow-up, but he is getting. He has hit the
Yeah.
bucket as well at this point. The hopes are getting destroyed for the Radiant. Gashes the Phoenix as well. Literally 3 of their heroes. They were like 1 component away from getting their item. And then just like that, 4G is trying to do a squeezy at this point. But he's telling like you're not a fucking Luna, get the fuck back, Centaur says him.
Yeah, but the game seems to be over. I don't think so. Emberfall has any answer to this draft. They are not able to deal any damage. They're not able to catch any heroes. I think, yeah, Warpath will just go with for the end. They have taken all the outer towers. They will go for the Mega Creeps. And I think at this time, Emberfall is just discussing what they need to change for the next match. And they're just utilizing this time. Because to be honest, in this game, they don't have much left, and they are Resi again getting
No
caught.
freaking way! Someone save this Resi. That
Goodness.
guy is literally using everything without his BKB at this point. But there comes the Raptor Dance! And what? NJ just like that goes down. Another cookie comes through. And 4G still have the ages to work with. Squeezy. Squeezy gets slapped, but slapped, and goes down! Yes! Squeezy!
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
That being said, 3 men dead for the Radiant, and their hopes are getting away
Tower is being attacked.
for the Emberfall.
Yep.
Pushing towards the third game at this point. Dota is gonna tank through everything. But there comes Snapfire once again with the play 16-0 RJX. He delivers with the snap.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
This is. Yeah, I mean, they're just extending the game. I don't think so there's anything left for Emberfall. They're just giving it till the last breath. Or they're waiting for Phoenix to get an axe, is it? Or they want Resi to make a legendary call and then they'll think of calling GG.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of
Very
things
well.
they want to do before calling GG.
Yeah.
But
Now the Rages has been used. Reciprocal still thinking about it though. Jinx is blink or dagger got cancelled. Or else he would have went already. Tried to sidestep away. But here comes the swap once again. At the very least, Augur will go down. I guess no, even Infest saved the Augur as well. Reciprocal at the back line getting shredded up with the small kisses. Egg dropped out somewhere. A little bit stun is there, but that's all about it. This could be it. GG has been
GG
called.
has been called. This was a stomp from the side of Warpath. Changed the game. They fixed their mistakes this time around. Pressured them at the right time. Took the ages and then just they never let them have any space on the map. And I think, I think the draft, as we said, both of us agreed that Warpath had the better draft as compared to the side of Emberfall, and that's what happened. And Raju, the MVP of this game, rightly so. What a game that
Yep.
was from Snapfire. A flawless game, 16-0-16. He did not die even once. So, yeah, I mean, this BO3 goes to the third game. we are going to get now it's just a best of one. Just a best of fun to determine if you are getting eliminated or not. Okay, the lobby is created.
Okay. I think I'm not coming for this third game.
Okay,
Uh,
you need to go out. That's fine.
yeah, yeah.
We will be back, guys.
Okay, guys, so
Radiant's
we are
ban.
back into game three between Warpath and Emberfall. This has been a super interesting series. Game one, it was kind
Only
of
10
close. Both
seconds.
teams did very good,
Radiant's
but
ban.
eventually Squeezy made that super aggressive call to end that game early, and it did pay off for Emberfall. Game two was an
10
absolutely
seconds to pick.
domination by Roy
Dyer's
RJX
ban.
and Mr. Fauji on his life stealer. I mean, they just obliterated Emberfall in that game too. They had a very
Radiant's
good comeback.
ban.
They kept the team alive, and now we are moving on to a game three. We see the Tusk and the Night Stalker ban coming from the side of the Warpath, and
Radiant's
Emberfall
ban.
goes to ban the Wind and the Necro. I think in this patch and the current meta right
Only
now,
10
Necro is
seconds.
for sure a very, very good ban. He's just a hero that gets super
5
tanky
seconds.
later on
Hurry,
and it
hurry.
becomes very, very hard to deal with.
Dyer's ban. Dyer's ban.
Invoker ban from the side of Warpath, and finally we see the Snapfire ban come through. I mean, I think they'd rather let the people play
Only
their
10
comfort
seconds.
picks rather than give Snapfire, who's another hero that is definitely in meta right
5
now.
seconds remain.
Another hero that is, tough to deal with. He has a lot of impact in those early stages. He's able to get up his farm rather quickly. And the last ban from the side of Emberfall coming through, I think they might want to start thinking a little more about what RJX can, go mid with. But I think they've seen that he has a pretty vast
Two are
hero
now
pool, and
picking.
they ban the Underlord. So they're trying to kill any kind of global presence as well. Dawnbreaker has slipped out from this draft, from this ban phase. I doubt if anyone is going to grab the Dawnbreaker up in the first few picks, but
10
it's going to be
seconds to
interesting to see
pick.
what they go with.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Meanwhile, for our viewers, the other stream is also going on right now. The match between Mortal Oath and Vanguard. They're currently on their game too. Mortal Oath
Dyer team pick.
has won one game,
Grimstroke.
and the second game is going pretty long. It's at 52 minutes right now. So do watch that. And Warpath goes with that Grimstroke as the first pick. Do we think it could be a possible Lich Grim combo coming up? I mean,
10
that
seconds to
Phantom Embrace
Radiant's
itself,
ban.
very, very tough to deal with. It is an annoying hero. And Emberfall, they go with the Lina. The first pick, Lina. Interesting thing is that this Lina could be a very flex pick. For sure,
Radiant's
the
ban.
preferred lanes would be either a mid or a carry. They can go with the greedier approach, make it a post forward Lina as well. I mean, she does annoy a lot of the melee carries quite a bit in the lane, and she's able to get her levels up rather quickly. The level 6
Only 10 seconds.
amp, the timing with the Laguna Blade, it can be very,
5
very
seconds
brutal for
remain.
the supports.
Dyer's ban.
And in the bans, they decide to take out Slark and Slardar. They don't want anyone jumping the back line, and they saw the Grim picked up and Emberfall directly banned the Doom. They were kind of worried about the double doom combo coming in. So let's see where this goes.
Only 10 seconds.
Emberfall
5
now
seconds.
looking
Hurry,
to
hurry.
pick their next support, most likely. I mean, I think the Tusk at this point was a respect ban from the side of Warpath. We've seen Porthos play
Radiant
that
team are
Tusk in
now
almost
picking.
every single lane. He just secures a lot for Squeezy. But they picked the Clockwork this time. Another hero like Tusk, very works very well with range carries. Can put a lot of pressure in the lane. He has a lot of control. Even later on in the mid game, that hook shot,
10
just
seconds to
helping
pick.
as another initiator to the fights,
5
and
seconds
even a
remain.
decent bit of lockdown if he can, get the cogs onto their core player, or even just zone out a support inside those cogs. The mana
Radiant
reduction is
team
there
pick.
early in the lane levels.
Lion.
Warpath picking the Lion, so they wanted to combo something with the Grim, so they've gone with the Lion Grim combo. You have the Hex and the finger damage come through. I mean, I think it is okay right now, but yeah, definitely a lot more
Only
paper
10
supports, I would say,
seconds.
from the side of Warpath in terms, when you compare it to Emberfall,
5 seconds.
a
Hurry,
lot more
hurry.
disables for that. So
Dire
it's going to be
team
interesting
pick.
what they pick for the off lane, and they decide to pick the mid laner right away. Void Spirit is here, and is this going to be a Jinx Void Spirit or is a Mia MC Void Spirit? It's kind of tough to say at this point, but I think it's
10
mostly going to be
seconds
a
to
Jinx
pick.
Void Spirit. And I mean, Void
5
Spirit
seconds
just
remain.
completely counters what Clockwork is all about. That lockdown with the cogs and the hook shot. Void Spirit can just use this ultimate to get out of that catch very, very easily. And before, most likely going to be picking their carry right away. As it seems right now, I think Lina has a decent matchup against the Void Spirit in the mid. So
Dire team are now
they
picking.
are most likely going to pick a support
Radiant team are
and an
now picking.
offlaner, and they pick up the Tide Hunter. They want to be all about the team fight again. Rubik coming in as a very good pick, sealing that Phantom Embrace. Early levels, Void Spirit without the Manta or a BKB gets caught up with that Phantom Embrace from Rubik, and he basically dies. There is no proper save for him.
10 seconds to pick.
Currently, both teams have
5
a very
seconds
decent
remain.
team fight lineup. They have proper enablers. White Spirit and Clockwork for both teams are gonna be their enablers or initiators for this team fight, and tied with the follow up, and Grim and Lion again with the follow up from White Spirit. They now start needing to
Radiance
pick heroes
ban.
that can stand in it like a truck. And this time Warpath decide to snatch that Luna. This is going to be very, very interesting. Uh, I mean, in the match one, Warpath decided to pick up the Squeezy Shadow Fiend for themselves. It almost worked out for them.
Only
And
10
this time they're going to pick up
seconds.
the Luna. And yeah, I mean, I
5
don't think Luna
seconds.
is going to have a
Hurry,
lot of
hurry.
difficulties playing the lane.
Dire's
It's going to be
ban.
interesting to see how it goes from here on.
Radiance ban. Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
So, bans coming through, and Warpath decided to get rid of the Life Stealer. I think that was a pretty good ban. Even though I do feel like Sealer might have struggled a little bit against this lineup, there are just too many disables on the side of Warpath. Emberfall decide to ban the Mars
Dire's
because
ban.
they needed someone to help contain these team fights. Lina has high movement. Clockwork has high movement, and Rubik is anyways going to be out of range, spamming the spells. Mars was a good ban, I feel like.
10 seconds to pick.
And it's going to be a last pick carry versus an
5
offlane
seconds.
matchup.
Hurry,
So it's going to be
hurry.
interesting to see which direction this one is going to go.
Radiant team pick.
The last few bans come in, they ban the gyro for Emberfall and they ban the centaur. So again,
Only
Emberfall
10
is just
seconds.
they just want to kill out the control as much as possible from the
5
side of
seconds
Warpath.
remain.
At this point, Warpath does not have a lot of options
Dire
left.
team
I think
pick.
Magnus might be a pick, and they go with the Beastmaster.
Beastmaster.
That was going to be my second guess. But yeah, playing Magnus with the Rubik in front is always a little tricky. There's just a lot of good spells to seal the skewer, the shockwave, or of course the RP
10
as well.
seconds to pick.
Rubik is a lot to do, able to do a lot more with those spells than
5
Magnus
seconds.
himself.
Hurry, hurry.
Beastmaster, they have a super heavy snowball lineup right now on the side of Warpath. If that Beastmaster he gets the right Aghanims timing, and especially with the meta currently that's going on with Beastmaster, where they are building the Aghanims uh, along with the Helm. They're able to, just put a lot of pressure on the map, take out the towers very quickly, go for that 15-16 minute Roshan. And I mean, all of that favors Luna quite a bit because she's one hero who can, get the MOM, get the Manta, and just join the tower pushing pretty early. And there's a lot of early team fight that Warpath has. There's a decent amount of late game as well that Warpath has. So now Emberfall is going to counter that
Choose
with the
your
Drow
hero.
Ranger. Oh, so it's going to be Lena, played by NJ. Porthos going for the clockwork this time. Squeezy, Draw, Rubik by Draco, and Resi is going to play the Tide Hunter. Mia MC is going to play the Beastmaster, Mr. Forgy playing carry on the Luna. Raju on the Void Spirit. Jinx as the Grimstroke, and Lion going to be played by Time Portal. Uh, I think Emberfall is just playing their comfort way of playing Dota. They want, Squeezy on a range carry with Pothos being on a melee support who can play super aggro like a Tusker, but the Tusker was respect banned this time. They did leave out the clockwork, so I mean they immediately grabbed the clockwork, and it is a pretty good lane for Drow. I think she might be able to put a decent amount of pressure on this Beastmaster. At the same time, it's gonna be a little tough for the Luna because I don't think that lane has too much of a kill potential. It would all depend on how you know exposed the Rubik plays because Tide killing Tide in the lane is gonna be a little difficult with the Luna and the Lion going together. So let's see where this goes. Alright, so we are now going to be getting into the
I'm
game,
so terribly excited.
and yeah, so there's a 5-man smoke from the side of the Radiant. They want to move towards the triangle, I think, or they're gonna stay high ground. I don't know. Okay, so they're gonna be moving up top again, just for the viewers. So RJX is on the White Spirit, Mia MC on the Beastmaster, Jinx on the Grimstroke, Mr. Forgy on the Luna. Time Portal on the Lion. Clockwork played by Porthos. With Emberfall, NJ on Lina. Draw played by Mr. Squeezy. Drake on the Rubik and Dressy on the Tide Hunter. And both teams are on the same side of the
30
map,
seconds
but
until
in the opposite
digital
jungles.
sports.
So let's see. And the pretty late smoke popped up by Emberfall. I think Lina is in a precarious position. She's going to block the creep. If she might get caught out here
Begin the
if they
murder
stay long enough, but
fest.
I think everyone is going to get back to their lane safely. There's not going to be a lot of action here. Might I remind you, we are on game 3 right now, so I mean, everyone just wants to be super careful. Alright. Oh, they see the no, he's not able. Pothos is not able to. He's not able to get the cogs to disable that Luna. Oh, this was sad. Luna almost dying out while TPing from the twin gate. I think it's all good. No harm done. Alright, so as I said, we have that mid matchup. The Lina against the White Spirit, already putting a lot of pressure up, and White Spirit does gain that level a little earlier. He has no last hits. He is contesting the creeps quite a bit from the start. He wants to try to punish that Lina with that 1 level advantage. Now a lot of movement up top right now. I mean, I think Joe wants to get a few levels before really starting to pressure this Beastmaster. They do have a decent bit of kill threat if the clock is able to get the cogs correctly. Before the Grim can get either the Phantom Embrace or the Inkswell, it's gonna be very tough for the Beastmaster to get out of that fight. Down in the bottle name, it's gonna be very tough to kill the Tide in this lane. I mean, if anything, Luna just needs to find a way to farm out her items without overextending, and maybe they might be able to get a kill on the Rubik if he is out of position. That's the most they'll be able to pressure. Mid lane, Void already has the bottle. Luna is getting a bottle slowly. Still a little down on that CS. And then Clock is able to get the Beastmaster in the cogs. Inkswell has already used a lot of slow coming in on the side of the road. They pop the blood grenade and they're gonna get the first blood. Immediately get traded off, but no, he got the neutral creep deny. And I think Jiggins is gonna get away here safely. First blood gets taken by Porthos on his legendary melee support as always. So, in the bottom, they might be able to get a kill on the Tide Hunter, but no, he does have a lot of wand charges left right now. So he is going to walk away pretty safely. Back to the mid lane, Lina is really struggling to hit any kind of CS against this Creeps Void Spirit. He's planning to dive down, he might be able to get the kill. She pops a Fairy Fire, gets the Light Strike array on him. Void pulls the tower aggro, he is running very low. He might have to use a Fairy Fire to stay alive. He just barely survives. Lina with the Dragon Salve almost finished off that Void Spirit. Both of them are super low. Both of them do not have bottle charges anymore or any heals to work with. Void does have a Tango. This was very close. Again, Lion and Rubik trying to trade as much as possible. They did manage to get the Tide low a little bit. They do have a decent bit of magic damage to scare him off. But again, as I said, it's going to be very difficult for them to get a kill in this lane. In the top lane, they're going on top of the Beastmaster again, but that slow from the Stroke of Fate was just enough to put the clockwork out of the cog's range. And Mia MC is going to survive again. Back to the mid lane. I think both mid laners got one rune each. They were able to heal up a decent bit, but yeah, again, they don't have a lot to fight with. And Void Spirit is making this lane very, very tough for Lina. She's barely getting any last hits in this lane. CS is an all-time low right now. And in the bottom lane, they're going to go on Lion. They might be able to get a kill on him. He pops a lot of heal. He does have the stun. He's not using it. Saved it for the last moment, but he is going to die. And yeah, I mean, Lion needs to be very careful in this bottom lane because he's the one who has the biggest, kill threat on his head. It's going to be tough to kill the Rubik because, Tide can tank a lot. He can just play from really far back. Not the same case with Luna. Lion needs to play a little more aggro. Decides to TP mid. There's smoke coming. Void Spirit has his level 6. They might try to kill the Lina right now. And I think they might be able to. Void jumps in, gets the Remnant out on the Lina. They're able to land the stun. Okay, I don't know how that stun landed. Puts the blood grenade off and they are able to finish the Lina off. Yeah, it's a little problematic for NJ. Tough situation for him. But now Jinx going on top of Clockwork. But he's gonna die here, I think. There's not a lot of much he can do here. He's going with the battery assault on the Grim, but Ro decided to leave that chase. For good, I don't know what happened there. Thought they had a pretty easy kill lined up. Probably she didn't want to pop all her mana items, so no. And here, Lion desperately chasing that Rubik. Lina manages to kill the Lion. Lion was trying for the neutral creep, deny, did not go his way.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Tide is gonna farm pretty safely up here. He already has the Ring of Health ready, and not a lot of action in the top lane either. Mia, as I said, he's going for the Helm build. This has been in the meta right now quite a bit. They rush the Helm on the Beastmaster, and they do still end up going for that Aghanim's build. Both was trying to play aggressive. He misses the cogs again. There was a little bit too much distance between them. Both teams are going to get the Wisdom Rune each for the support, so I think they're pretty good XP wise. Right. Alright, in the mid lane, Lina getting finally close to the brown boots. Void Spirit, he has the Ono Shadows ready. He's not able to get a rune, but he is moving top, trying to get an early kill onto the draw. They know there's not a lot of pressure that can be handled there, but I think Lina called it out. They are trying to get back as soon as possible. I don't think it's a good idea for him to dive right now. And he's also not going to pursue this gank any further. So, pretty slow game so far, but that is what we expected. I think once Beast has his Helm ready, and he's just about 700 CS away from that, then people are going to be a little more active on the map. Bessie so far seemingly is opting to go for the phase boots into Soul Ring build. He wants to get the Vlads, then I think ASAP, or I think he's going for a different approach this game. Tough to tell right now. And you have 3 heroes of the Radiant on top. They really want to pressure and kill this draw. They know there's not a lot that can be done in the bottom lane. And Void Spirit jumps onto the draw. He has the Inkswell on. They're going to get the stun, kill the draw instantly. But on top of the Clockwork, NJ comes in with the double damage. He's going to get the kill off of the Lion. Clockwork is going to go down as well, and the Rubik is steeping in. Mia, he has the Primal Roar, but he has not skilled the Roar yet. There is not enough mana. Rubik is a little off posy. He can die here. Phantom Embrace onto the Rubik. They stun Buzzing Spell on the wrong person, and NJ gets a free double kill. This was bad for Radiant. They had a very good gank, and now for no reason they gave Lina a double kill, who was struggling in mid, and now she's just 1,000 gold away from a boots of travel, which will start putting a lot of pressure on this Luna, because that's exactly what Lina is going to do. Get the boots of travel, and if she's going for a full magic build, she's just going to start hunting this Luna down, and till the time Luna has the Manta, there's no way for her to dodge it either. Tide Hunter in the bottom lane, classic Tide Hunter issue. I mean, if you don't have a lot of early level damage to deal with this Tide Hunter, you just end up doing nothing. And this hero, he's just gonna stand here, free farm, and suddenly 5-6 minutes later, he's gonna turn up with 2 items, with the Vlads and the Blink completed, probably with a shard as well, and then also you can't deal with him in the team fights anymore. White Spirit has a Regen Rune. He has Dawn of Shadows. Let's see if there is anything he can do with this. They smoked up mid again. They want to play a little aggro, but again, this is the issue right now. I mean, it's good they want to make these moves, but the supports are under leveled. The supports want to stay in the lane for just a little bit longer. And the Phantom Embrace comes on. They're able to get the kill on the Lina. Lion takes that kill, but I think it's fine because they're delaying the farm for the Lina. But yeah, again, like it does start becoming a problem if the support starts staying a little under level, and luckily for them, this gang worked out well. Both the supports are hitting their level 6 now. Grim is already on level 6. Lion is getting close to his 6. VMC, he has that Helm of Dominator ready. Wants to start putting some kind of pressure onto the tier 1 towers now. And the bottom lane, Porthos, he is just guarding that TP gate in case. Alright. Yeah, so they want to try to get.
Okay, we're on pause.
Okay, so the game is.
Tower is being attacked.
Bit of a tech issue. So yeah, they're going to put pressure on the top tower. Tide is keeping in. I don't think that's a very good decision because the other team is nowhere around. Yeah, connection top. Tide. They're going to Phantom Embrace the Ink Spell onto the Helm Creep. Silence long enough, but you might be able to get the Ravage off. Grim ult onto 2. Gets the Phantom Embrace onto 2, but the Drow comes in with the Gush. Able to kill off the Beastmaster. And Lion is trying to hit the Drow with the right click, but he's going to go down as well. They use the Ravage. And they were completely able to turn this team fight around. They were just not very well aware of the positioning, and Rubik able to steal the Astral Strike from Void. He's also now almost unkillable for a few minutes. And suddenly, out of nowhere, this just turned out to be a very favorable situation on the side of Emberfall.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
So Dro has a Falcon Blade. She is farming up that Manta rather quickly. It is possible that she might opt to go for an SNY, but with the Grimstroke there, I think she will go for the Manta. A three-man smoke on the Clockwork, the Tide, and the Rubik. They want to try to secure some kills. And I don't know, for some reason, they're just
Dire's
getting
middle
back now.
tower is being attacked.
Void Spirit is mid with two of his supports. They're also ready. Lina is close. She may join this fight very quickly. Clock gets the hook onto the Beastmaster. He is there with the battery assault and the Cogs. Ravage goes up again, and Luna gets caught up in the Ravage. Inks them out onto the two. They're able to get the roar off of the Tide. Very chaotic fight going on. Lion fingers Rubik. Rubik is going to die, but Rubik is able to get the Luna as well. Lina finally coming up with a cleanup job. Very chaotic fight. But again, Radiant lose 4 of their heroes, and I think this was just I mean, our first effort. Like, they saw their initiation happen on the Beastmaster, and
Radiant's middle tower is being
they don't have a lot of team fight right now. If the Beastmaster himself goes down in the beginning, should have just backed off. They are trying to defend this tier 1 tower up mid. Don't want to give up that map control. But yeah, Lina, she had a pretty good time in this fight. She just came up last, was able to recover some of the farm. Has the boots of travel ready. Her Kaya is also almost there. And yeah. Top Void Spirit is trying to pressure the tower again. The Dro and the Tide TP, both of them. They might want to try to go on that. And the Tide goes for a Mage Slayer right now.
Radiant's
I think
bottom
that
tower
Mage
is
Slayer
being
is an
attacked.
interesting choice. A lot of magic damage that he will be able to tank with this item.
Radiant's
He did
bottom
not go for
tower
the
under
standard
fire.
Vlad's into Blink build. They are adapting, and I think there's going to be another team fight up here. Rubik is nowhere in sight, neither is Lina. They might have TPs available, but at the bottom they are trying to catch out. They are trying to catch out the Luna here. The Tide is there and the Lina is there. Spell sealed. Rubik gets the glaze, but that won't be necessary. In the top lane, Dro just backs away completely. They're able to get the top tier 1, but that's going to be traded equally at the same time almost. They're going to get the tier 1 and the bottom as well.
Bottom tower
I think
is
Clockwork gets
falling.
spotted top.
Radiant's
Jinx
middle
trying to
tower
find that
is
Clockwork,
being
but
attacked.
it's going to be a little too late. Clockwork TP's out safely. And that Luna kill was important. Now, all 3 cores from the side of Emberfall have overtaken the side of Warpath. And Luna does farm up very quickly, but if there is no space to farm, it's gonna be very difficult for this Luna.
Once again, video games. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Okay, Luna, she's getting close to the Manta as well now. I think after the Manta, she might be able to have a little bit more of presence in the fight. But they go on with the Gush on the Beastmaster, and Lina is just going to clean him up immediately with that Laguna and that attack damage. You see the side of Radiant, they are moving bot, but I don't think they have a lot to defend this tower right now. And I think Dai just wants to start thinking about riding the momentum and ending this game because they do have a decent bit of damage. They have quite a bit of fight control as well. And yeah, Beastmaster, he's still going for the Helm of the Dominator. So it is going to be quite some time before, he gets to his Blink and the BKB.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
So back in the mid lane, I think supports they want to try to defend this tower. I don't think that's a good idea, and the gush goes on to the lion. Might be able to kill the lion, Phantom Embrace onto the tide, but there's just too much damage for the lion to tank. Inkswell could not save him. Void Spirit, he
Dire's
has
top
a
tower is under
lesson
siege.
completed, but I don't think there's a lot of follow-up damage right now unless and until they're able to get that Grim and Lion combo down properly. It is going to be very difficult for them to deal with it. They spotted the Lina, I think. Salva's giveaway. Void Spirit gets the Remnant off on Lina perfectly. Phantom Embrace comes through. They also use the road. Full commit on Lina. They did not want to let her get away by even a mistake or even a small chance. Again, so if I'm looking at the items for both the teams right now, Rubik has a Blink Dagger on his courier getting delivered and he's opting to go for an Ether Lens. Yeah, there is some pause again. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, Rubik, he has a Blink Dagger being delivered right now on his courier. Beastmaster, he is a step closer to getting that Helm of the Overlord. Finally, we'll have some ancient creeps and that aura to work with in the team fights. Probably get the dragon uh, to get a bit of the farm or keep the lanes pushed out. Lion also about 250 CS away from his Blink Dagger. Void Spirit finally decides to see what item he's making, and I think he's opting to go for a Mage Slayer as well because of the damage I think coming through from the Lina and the Rubik. Yep.
Whoa! Whoa!
Are we the idiots? Are we the idiots?
I'm sorry, who are you again?
I'll be creeping while you are sleeping. Sick 'em. Dire's courier has been murdered. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Mega kill!
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Okay, sorry for the hold up, guys.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
So, the game is resumed. Again, it's going to be a pretty slow game. The draw needs some time to farm up. Luna needs some time to farm up. I was mentioning that Dire can start to ride this momentum wave. They do have that option. They have a decent bit of damage, a decent bit of fight control, which right now the Radiant is lacking. The Void Spirit doesn't particularly seem to have that good of a farm right now. However, being that this is a game 3, it's already been a super long series. Dire is playing it really safe. They don't want to overstep, don't want to make those mistakes right now. Void Spirit choosing to go for a Manta. Wants to increase the survivability, probably dispel the Gush silence from the draw. And NJ, he's getting very, very close to the Aghanim Scepter. He's just a few more camps away from getting that scepter, and once he has that, there is just a lot of burst potential for this Lina. I mean, both of the supports are almost like a free kill for the Lina with that Aghanims.
Radiant's top tower is being
Emberfall, they're at the top tower. They want to start taking down these towers.
Radiant has
They know that tier 1 can't really be protected. It's already a little low HP. They might be wanting more, and the Tide deciding to go for the consecrated traps. So he's going for a slightly unorthodox build on Tide, and this can be a game changer. The Tide Shard, it's coming through. And the team has decided to gate. They want to get this early Tormentor as well. They know they have the damage. I don't know if Void Spirit, he's going to be able to spot that out. If he does, and they decided to take this fight, it could be huge because, you know, there is a lot of damage. And finally, they're able to see the Tide, goes with the Phantom Embrace. The Inkswell stun comes onto the Tide. Lion goes with the Earth Spike Tide. He's tanking so much, goes with the Ravage. Luna Altus Pop. Grim got the leash on 2. Beastmaster goes with the Roar. There is Silence Tide. They're committing everything on the Tide, but he's tanking so much. Beastmaster, he's going to go down to the Rubik. Luna and Void Spirit on top of the Tide. They're not able to kill. Beautiful hook shot onto the 3 heroes. Void Spirit is going to go down, so is Luna, and this team fight has just completely turned around, and Lina was not even there for it. Lion gets away safely. Wow, the Tide,
Radiant's bottom tower
he
under
just,
fire.
it was impossible to kill him already. They committed the Roar, Phantom Embrace 2 times, the Finger, the Luna ult. I mean, they need to start thinking of a way to start dealing with this Tide ASAP, and this is after they had the vessel. So yeah, I mean, this is problematic already. Unlike Draw, Luna does not have that early level damage on her right clicks. I mean, Draw with the Frost Arrows is able to do a lot of the bonus damage with the movement speed slow. "23 minutes into the game, Emberfall is ahead by 10k. I mean, yeah, the game surely has gone a lot tougher right now. Joe has her Manta. She's building up for that Aghanims. Then she can really start dealing a lot of this damage in these kind of, you know, long extended team fights. Beastmaster finally has the helm. He's going for a pipe now. It's not a very bad item. There is a lot of magic damage, and finally Emberfall, they go and they're trying to secure that free shard for the supports. It's gonna be interesting. Both shards are good. I think Clock Shard is slightly better, and yeah, this just worked out for him quite well. I mean, that clock shot, the jetpack causes a lot of mayhem, gives Clock a lot of ridiculous amount of mobility. And the Clockwork is playing super aggro this game. He is built an Urn of Shadows, and he is deciding to go for an Orchid. He just wants to zip in, punish either, if either he jumps on the Luna or the Lion or the Grimstroke, or even the Beastmaster, because right now Beastmaster has nothing to dispel that Orchid, and he's just gonna die before he's even able to get the roar off.
Do it with flair.
Befall playing super aggressive down bottom. Draw decides to gate and then decides to TP back onto the T2 because she sees the Helm creep. Don't want any kind of split tower push. And see, exactly this is the problem. So this Tide is gonna stand here, and there's nothing that Warpath is gonna do about him because it just took forever to kill him, and that's just enough, more than enough time for the team to start making rotations and help the Tide out. You don't want to force those kind of fights unnecessarily. Luna getting close to a BKB, so she will have some kind of survivability in the fights, but I don't think it's going to be enough right now. She really needs some damage, like to have some impact in the fights. She is going to be lacking damage for a bit now.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Multiple heroes on top, they want to start trying to put some pressure on the map with the Helm creep. Not much they can do. Tide, he's just gonna be sitting here farming in their T2.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Rubik sees that Lina mid,
Being attacked.
the
Radiant's
Luna
bottom
mid,
tower
he has a
is being
Lucian beam
attacked.
to work with. But Emberfall, they saw the movement, they're trying to trade the towers. The top tower goes down because the Helm and the Beastmaster split push. That is one good thing I think went in favor of Radiant right now.
Radiant's bottom tower
But again,
is
this
being
Tide is
attacked.
just getting tankier and tankier. He has a blink available with the shard, the Raps, and the Mage Slayer. It's going to be very difficult to kill him. And Clockwork almost just 70 gold away from the Orchid.
Radiant's bottom tower under
Up top, they're trying to dive to kill the Lina inside the T3, but no, they've decided against it. The map is getting smaller and smaller for the side of Warpath. They still have not taken the mid T1 or the bottom T1. One good thing is that they were able to destroy the top T2. That definitely, is going to give them some kind of space to move around. But a very good call for Roshan. It's going to be a rather fast Roshan. Warpath able to read that move to get the scan on perfectly. I don't think they're going to come in for the fight. They don't have a lot to fight with right now. I think Beastmaster very close to getting his pipe of insight. It is on his courier. I don't know why he's not getting it delivered. Yep, he gets the pipe delivered. And I think they're just trying to get the lanes pushed out. NJ, he has a smoke of deceit. He might be able to catch this Void Spirit right now. There is damage with the Aghanims. If he's able to spot him, he does spot him. But the smoke breaks off much sooner.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Nothing to burn. Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Okay, so some tech issues being resolved, and they're gonna get the leash onto the Beastmaster. A lot of damage coming through. The Rubik lift comes there. They're gonna be getting the kill on this Beastmaster. There's not a lot much they can do. Lion was close by, but he just decided not to go for the save. He would have lost his life himself.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Invisibility.
Still have the Ravage to work with. Rubik has it summoned Raptors. I mean, without BKB, I don't think anyone is getting close to draw this time. With those Raptor stuns coming through. And this is going to be a very tough fight for Radiant to take. You see Luna opted to go for the Shadow Blade. I think she's trying to get the break to kill the Tide, but I don't think it's going to be enough because they just lack so much damage right now. Busy pops the shots, trying to pressure this tier 3 tower. He's going to successfully take this one. They don't want to give out the glyph just yet. Jax is trying to move to the back line. Lina is also playing super back. She knows that jump is going to come and she wants to punish that jump. Neither of the teams are making a move right now. They want to make it at the perfect timing. Teams are pretty spread out. I think Tide wants to just go commit for the Ravage, and he did. He puts the anchor onto the Beastmaster. Void Spirit, he jumps the back lane. He's able to get the kill on the Rubik. Lion also jumped in, but he gets immediately burst down. Grim as well, and the Tide, he's just tanking everything. Like, it doesn't even matter. Double buybacks come from the side of the Radiant. Still has the Rage's Beastmaster is going to die here. Void Spirit, he's in the middle. There's not much he can do. Phantom Embrace comes through. Gush onto the Void Spirit, and Void Spirit is going to die as well. He does have buyback though. Luna trying to get some damage off with the Lunatian Beam, but it's just not going to be enough. And the leash comes again on the Luna again, and Lion is going to die back. The damage from the Lina also coming. Clutch in this Beastmaster, he does not have much to do. The drone might just die, and yeah, stroke of fate takes it, throws life. Void Spirit all on top of the Lina. Gets that kill on the Lina, but I think Grimstroke is gonna have a dieback here. He's gonna pay for that. Gush onto the Void Spirit. Void Spirit does not have Manta for 20 seconds. Rubik comes up with the clutch left. He might be able to kill. And Luna with the ult, but I think that was super unnecessary. She does have the Shadow Blade, but they were carrying a Dust. Dust has been popped. They want to start chasing with Luna. Clock misses the hook shot, and I think GG has been called. And yeah, this is gonna be the end. Emberfall is gonna be your semi-finalists once again, guys. Amazing game, very dominating performance. NJ, he had such a bad lane, but you know, he just knew when to join those fights, and yeah, he did a superb job.
Bye.